scream. There we go.
Yeah,
That should be it.
Could I get a pillow? Just sit on. I just feel really low.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, here. You want to sit on this one? It's kind of high, but it'll raise you.
I got highs, mediums, and lows, man. How are the highs, man? I got kind of a piney taste, almost minty.
There you go.
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel really low, like a fucking kid at the adult table.
Well,
I am. I know. Okay, we don't need to draw attention to it. Just fucking.
You've come so
Thank
far.
you. I know, right? I'm a big old butt.
I wasn't implying that, but
I am.
posted.
mediums and lows, man. How are the highs, man?
Good.
You got kind of a piney taste, almost. So is it the different link?
There you go.
What?
Because a different link just popped up. Is it that link, not this one?
Okay, that's good.
So
Thank
I'm not
you.
seeing any chatting, talking.
I just feel really low, like a fucking kid at the adult.
Okay, perfect. Everything sounds good.
Everything set up?
Looks like it. Sarah, am I too late to join? Oh, a sexy skeleton posing across the table.
Isn't it great?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the skeleton Burt Reynolds, like, because he's dead now, so
Can
I
we
guess it
put
works.
a little
yeah.
fucking mustache on it?
Yeah, we really need to at this particular point.
It looks good though. You got a good looking camera angle.
Okay, so we had two different potential lives. This I'm hoping is the current one. Still on our phones, man.
I'm gonna pull it up in 1 second.
We got Tater Holiday. Okay, yeah, this is different people. It seems like.
I just see news with booze.
Yeah, White Tim, Scott
Horror
Baker.
show
So he put up another
commentary.
one after that. Sarah, what's up, girlie?
Show it commentary.
Yeah. Chris Bethel, The Stuff, is one of my favorite satires on horror movies. It's basically like taking a satire, anti-commercialism viewpoint on the Blob. And then, like, they're marketing this weird non-calorie, frozen non-dairy dessert. It's Larry Cohen, and it's amazing. It's the last...
So, alright guys, let's do some shout-outs real quick.
Yeah.
We got Jesse T. We've got, break. Sure. That's an interesting name. Chris Bethel, Hey Boy Brick, Kazahana, 225, Down the Plot Hole, Scott Baker, Sarah Counts, S Rose 40, Robert Duel.
Yeah, Robert, hi.
Yeah, Robert, my dude, man.
Chris
nice
Rodriguez.
you, sir.
Maybe he's just missing the Z. And Crystal Ramos. Yeah, I'm finally here for a live commentary, and it's about it. Pun accidental, believe it or not. Okay.
Man.
Teddy Holiday's here. Jerks Production is here. What's up, Brandon? And Jill
White
Apostle.
Tim, what is up, bud? Hell yes,
Stephen Dunn. Annabelle Riveros.
Chief, yo.
Mikey Mnemonic. White Tim. What's up? Phil B. RJ Tiger.
Suns Out, Guns Out, Fuego is above sleeves, according to Teddy Holiday. Yeah, I just want to show the scrawny drummer arms, you know.
So,
Cult
it's a
Film
hot
Video.
test,
I'm
man.
just checking in to mention my outrage at how average it was. How dare you, sir?
No, you know, it's fine. Stay tuned throughout the entire fucking thing.
It's
entire
pretty
thing.
good. It's not
okay.
amazing though.
No,
So-
no, it's okay. Stay tuned throughout the entire thing. It helps us.
So we
Okay.
haven't started yet, but Fuego and I are going to have to yell because we're all using the same mic in
Yeah.
order to do this correctly. But
Oh,
it
I'm
should
right
be fun,
here.
you
Okay.
guys. Is the are the comments not coming in for some reason?
No, they're coming in.
Let me go to. Are they?
Well, there's the two different links. There was the original link that had
I
the
just-
photo from
I literally typed in
the
the
old
horror
News with
show
Booze,
It's commentary.
and then I had to click on the newer one when you restarted the... Because that's what's coming through with the live comment right now.
Oh, they
that's
are?
with
Okay.
Annabelle and
It
Hey
is.
Boy Brick and Stephen Dunn and everybody.
I'm not
This is
seeing
the one
any
that's-
comments
yeah,
on
you
the
see,
live
this
one
is,
right
check
now.
it. This is the one that's actually changing. This is the second link you put up. Because there was the
Interesting.
original link you
No,
posted,
Harry
which
Anderson,
had those...
finally... Yeah,
it had the
it's the same
photo
thing.
of the-
Honey, it's the same thing.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing any comments on mine.
I have
there's-
comment.
Oh,
So
there
that's
we
it.
go. No,
Yeah,
but on the
that's what I'm
screen,
saying.
on the screen is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
widget. The
Well,
widget is
click
The
what I'm
widget?
saying.
Click the live
Let me
chat.
fix the widget. Let me fix the widget.
So,
Widget, the World
Robert
Watcher. Does
okay,
anyone remember Widget, the World Watcher?
no. So Robert Childs,
Some may.
Christine, maybe in the movie, the evil car gives Henry a ride to the Derry townhouse. I got excited when I saw Christine in the book It. Jaime?
it's honestly debatable. I mean, make and model, sure, whatever. Nice little nod and wink. It's what happens throughout the entirety of most of Stephen King's connected universe stuff. Is those little just, I mean, hell, you have Dick Halloran show up, and he's from The Shining. I'm assuming. Dick Halloran. No, he's at the black spot, and that's unfortunately not something I'm anticipating. If you actually want to see my stuff I'm excited to check out in the new movie / hopes that we may see as a surprise appearance, I have a new video for Hail to Stephen King, which just popped up yesterday, and it's like a 7 hundo, almost a GZ, so yeah, check that out and see my prediction.
Okay.
The fucking text box.
Wences Acosta said, "Guess who's drunk and ready for y'all? Yay!" Jesse T. I am not seeing any on screen. Elizabeth Davis.
Yeah,
that movie freaked me out as a kid. Chris Bethel.
Now.
I'm gonna be high as a kite before the movie starts. LMAO. Yay.
No, I have to. Dino, my dude. Hope you're doing manly, badassly awesome, dude.
What the fuck was that? What word was that you just manly, badassly awesome?
Teddy Holiday. Cecil
like,
blocked us all. That's why we can't see comments. Rip my feelings.
I fixed it.
Okay, good. Sarah Counts. Guess who is sober but still ready? There's nothing wrong with that.
I fixed it. Everyone should see the comments now.
We saw them anyway.
Bam.
But
All right.
Guess who is super sober but still ready? XD.
Yeah, that's what Susie just read.
That's what I just read.
Okay. So,
Mikey Mnemonic.
This is one of the. Well, he's one of our nearest and dearest.
Mikey Mnemonic.
Yay!
This is a gazebo for £5. All right.
Also, we have to urge everybody to go over to Mikey Mnemonic's YouTube channel, where he has started doing reactions and a few other cool things. So please go and check out what is going down. He's one of my favorite people.
Down the plot hole said, "I've never read any Stephen King."
Oh,
that is offensive to Jaime.
No, it's not offensive to me. It's basically
you should be offended. You should be offended. It's
well,
amazing.
no, it's essentially just the fact that I'm not going to say you're doing yourself a disservice because of the fact that he's not for everybody, but he does have things that I think can appeal for a lot of different walks of life, just based on sense of storytelling. It's not all graphic horror. It's not all dramatic, whateverness like Stand By Me and Shawshank or whatever. He has a lot of interesting things in between. He's written Sherlock Holmes stories. He's
God, what a long answer.
Sorry, I mean, hey,
you're in for a treat. If you like it, go watch, read the books.
It depends on what you like. If you like Stephen King, I always say Pet Sematary because it's his darkest, it's one of his best written, and it's a short read. So there you go.
Yeah, guys, I got her and Marcia confused. No, Marcia is not going to be here because she was largely known as the hater for It Chapter 1. Teddy Holiday says, legend has it that Fuego was born with sleeves. Maybe. I don't know. He's probably born without them.
I have a lot of shirts without them. I cut them off. It's like a silly metal thing we do.
So everyone, so Zachary Conan is here. We didn't shout him out yet. I just wanted to say love you guys and dip. All right. Thank you very much, Zachary. So we're going to do this, you guys. We haven't started yet, but we have the 2-hour and 14-minute movie queued up, ready to go on our Blu-ray. We are at 0:01 seconds. So we are about ready to get this going. We've got 56 people ready to go. Just a couple of quick questions, though, before we dive in. A couple of people have asked, what are your thoughts on de-aging the kids in part 2? I personally think it's a little silly because all they're doing is shaving 2 years off their lives.
Okay, what do you mean by de-aging?
They're de-aging the kids to make them look more like the kids from the first movie because they shot the new movie 2 years later. So they are doing flashback scenes to that same summer, but the kids look 2 years older, so they're de-aging the kids by 2 years.
Come on, guys!
Yeah, it's a little excessive.
Biggest problem apparently was with Finn Wolfhard because he's at that age.
He looks
like
way
16. Different. Like look at the third season of Stranger Things.
He looks way
first
different
season
on that.
Stranger Things. He grew up. He had timbre in his voice changed. Like he had a growth spurt, and so that's one of the things where they want him to still look. They're supposed to be right around the same time with all these flashbacks, and so what else are you going to do in that instance?
I get that, but come on, guys.
He's the one they had to do the most.
I know there's a die-hard fan. Like, trust me, I'm all about this, but like, if you a little bit, it's not like they're like that throughout the whole fucking movie. It's when they're older, And okay, so what? They look a little different than the fucking flashbacks, but come on, it's going to be a phenomenal film. Fucking phenomenal. I'll look past that shit.
It's a silly thing to get hung up on.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't think it should make a difference. I really don't. I mean, unless the kid is like, oh, like that, where it's like something very fucking noticeable. Come on, guys.
Yeah, something
Come on.
I do have
Enjoy
to chime
the
in
fucking
on,
film.
because down the plot hole mentioned it. He was like, I thought they did all of those shoots because they were hopeful during Chapter 1 to get them all done, you know, during that shooting schedule. That was unfortunately not the case, and there were obviously rewrites and reshoots for Chapter 2. And so for that reason, yeah, they brought those kids back on stage a year and a half, almost 2 years later.
Do you guys hear static? We have static? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I have an idea as to why. Hang on one second.
Give us a moment.
But yeah, so that's, I mean, static aside, that's why down the plot hole they did bring the kids back on, and the additional footage they didn't show in the original film, they were like, well, we can place it in here and there, we can possibly put it in a director's cut of Chapter 1, but...
I don't think that should be such a fucking, like, deal breaker with this film. I'm not about remakes in the fucking slot. An amazing job to bring this character to life, and it's frightening as hell.
Yeah.
But I don't feel that a few years difference in age or look or whatever, it's not going to bring you out of the fucking story. So please calm the fuck down. Like, just enjoy it. Enjoy it. It's not like it's like that throughout the whole fucking movie.
It's especially tough with kids, though, because of the fact that when they're at that really rich age where so much, like, maturing is going down, and stature and breasts and
Honey,
all these
I've got
different
kids in
things.
my eye. Oh, no, I know. They,
that's
a
where-
month later, they could be completely different than they are.
All the kids in this sweet spot, it's like, are you gonna take down Bevy's boobs if she's starting to get them between the 2 years of the filming?
That's
are you
what I'm
gonna
saying.
like how are
Like,
you gonna shorten Finn Wolfhard if he's grown like 3 inches, you know, by the time of the last film? So that's really one of the biggest things I would imagine.
No sound?
No, yeah, I know. I
can hear
got
you
it
now.
back
Okay.
on, but it's,
Okay, I can hear you
it's still
now.
staticky. I don't know why. Staticky for the first time ever.
So
We'll
to
see.
address oh shit.
It's okay. So can...
Yeah, I was about to address Chief and say, did you guys see the few minutes footage from Chapter 2 that was shown during the Chapter 1 re-release? So I deliberately did not go to the re-release because of the fact that after the final trailer, I made like kind of a conscientious decision that I was not going to watch any additional TV spots, trailers, bits of spoileriness, and...
Really quick,
Sure.
Jaime,
Sure.
Corey paid $4.99 to have you take the rest of your shirt off.
Who?
Corey Novak
We met Corey Novak.
in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants you to take the rest of your shirt off.
I'm
Yay!
Unfortunately for you, I'm
Guys,
wearing...
is it a deal breaker at this point?
I'm wearing
'Cause
another
that's,
shirt.
Like, kinda,
So that's kind of silly.
We're
that might
waiting-
be as good as we can get at this point.
Okay,
It's
is...
minimized. It seems like it's not there.
Okay, so guys, is the sound good enough that you can hear us? Or is it good? It's absolutely... You cannot hear us. You will not stay tuned throughout the next...
There's a little bit of static, but I mean, let's.
we're trying to fix it, but we're trying to get this together. So please comment.
I
Let
think
us
it
know.
sounds okay now, personally.
We're trying to
We'll see what
we're
they
trying to
say.
fix the situation, but at the same time, we're trying to get going.
I think that's as close as we can get right now.
Yeah, if that's the case, sure.
Okay.
Shirt Inception. Well, that's the thing. If you're in the desert and you're sweating a lot, you obviously usually probably wear one of these.
I'm not taking off my shirt.
It worked out well. You guys are terrible if there's
Sound is
stories
fine.
about
Sound
that.
is fine. Sound is fine. Okay.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Once it's asked from your own song collection, choose a song for the It 2 soundtrack. I don't know. I guess with everything changing timeline-wise, I would have to choose a modern-day song and an 80s song. That's just going to entail a lot more consideration.
that is a good question. What do we think a modern day song would fit into the It?
I don't know. Let's just get into the movie.
Yeah, that's where
Everyone's
it's
been waiting
Okay, so
patiently.
let's.
All right,
I didn't know
so
what you were doing. Okay.
here we
let's
go. We're ready to go. Everyone says they can live with the sound. So
Okay.
we got 61 people watching. We are at 0:01. Guys, before we start, let's do a little shot ski here, Fuego. We have this ready for us, so let's do it real quick.
Oh, once it said, can
Jesus
nobody pay
Christ,
for
he's not even
Cecil
paying
to
attention.
take...
Grab his...
Hold on, no,
Wences
no.
wants you to take off his
I was
shirt.
reading a really funny comment from Wences. He's like, can nobody pay for Cecil to take his shirt off? Hashtag bear community. So great.
Yeah.
So great.
Wences, that's for the private messages, buddy.
We have nothing to do with that. We support him 100%.
Bear down, brah.
Okay, so guys, yes, as Cecil said, 0:01. Let's get ready to go.
All right, here we go. And starting it, chapter 1 in 3, 2, 1, go. Did you guys hear that? No, turn your controller back on. With the big X button in the middle, Jesus.
I don't use an Xbox
Press it,
anymore.
press it, press it. You didn't press it.
I did press it, it just didn't turn
Press it
on.
longer.
Okay, you have to hold it.
Shh.
I don't video game anymore.
All right, can you hear it?
Nope.
No,
Oh, just
I
No?
can hear it very
Still no?
faintly.
now we can. Yes.
Okay.
Like
Is it
very-
okay or is it super low?
Nope.
It's super low.
All right, let's switch these real
I
quick.
can't hear
Here,
rain
switch
or
controllers. No, right here. Plug that in
We're
there.
trying, guys.
And here, yeah, plug that in there and I'll plug this in there.
I think the last time we did this
Okay.
for Friday, I ended
Yeah,
up...
it happens this way. Is that
Okay.
louder?
It's good.
Alright.
It was just rain, you know.
Yeah.
Just a little bit
We're good.
louder. You can hear that faint piano going.
Once it keeps going, we'll be good.
So the one thing
How do you turn
Cecil
it
and I
up?
were very taken aback by at the beginning of this film is just how starkly
How do you turn it up
cinematic in
if you-
comparison
How do you turn it up?
with the previous film.
Right here.
Which, you know, being made for
But you
TV,
probably
they
already
probably
as high as
had
you can
more
go.
budgetary constraints and things of that nature. There are some interesting sweeping shots with, you know, Mike looking at the murder scene of, you know, the young girl and a few other bits, you know, Adrian Mellon, but, you know, I like the way this is shot. I feel like the color correction just feels more pro, like, cinema style in comparison with the TV movie.
Poor little Georgie.
He's gonna be back here in Arizona, what, this month or next month? Doing another, like...
Mhm. I'm more into that than Keith from Stranger Things, Susie.
Look, I'm just saying, you're really fun. It's sweet and stuff.
I still can't really hear very
Huh.
much, but maybe that's just...
I think it's a bit on the side as we go, so we just need to shut the fuck up.
You just can't hear him talking.
So, Mikey, I love you. Sarah, I love
Oh,
you.
Fuego. You might need to turn your volume up on your actual thing there.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
I can't...
Turn the wheel all the way up.
Apparently, I look like a gothic
That better?
princess.
Here, a
The
little
gothic princess that Disney needs. I'm
bit.
about
A
this.
tiny bit.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I can at least hear score now. So October 1988. So that is one of the biggest, just alterations from the initial, you know, source material and film is the fact that we have switched 30 years. We are in.
I don't know that I
80s.
realized the mom was actually playing the song we're hearing right
So, October
Yeah, we are 30
1988,
years jumped to the
I
front.
was 10 months old.
I was 8, bitch. So what?
I was 5.
I was 10 months old.
Whatever.
I was 5. and I
Oh,
think
look
I
at
was-
that. I love the...
Yeah, I
See,
did not even realize that.
yeah,
shit.
he really focused on the line. That's what they said about Pennywise in this. If you notice, Pennywise is the only one that doesn't have that glimmer in his eyes. All the living people have that light glimmer in their eyes, but Pennywise does not.
Yeah, look at that with the
I didn't
single
even
eye for
see that.
Georgie.
Huh? Yeah. Well, let's see. We'll find out.
Okay.
That's what I thought. That's what I heard.
That was the thing that stood out to me in the sewer was his eyes.
Mikey Mnemonic says no falling asleep, Jaime. I don't
Thanks,
know why they're
Brisky.
putting that on you. That's usually a me thing.
That's usually a Marsha thing because
Well,
she
it's happened-
fell asleep
It's
earlier.
happened, to, it's happened to one of us at least just about every time.
Down the Pothole says I really like the color grading of the opening.
Chris says I was 4. Jesse says I was 4.
Fantastic that it looks like a main town versus a Hollywood projection, says CK2D. I agree with that.
Yeah, in comparison with the original one, for sure.
Yeah, the creepy kids singing is a great way to intro it too.
Sarah, I wasn't even thought in 1988, 1993. Okay.
93, man.
Glad to see you're doing better, Susie, says
You
Courtney.
are a youngster, Miss Sarah.
Where's that? I don't see that.
Teddy
it's not.
Holiday, I'm watching
Corey.
this while
Hey, thank you,
mindlessly
Corey.
grinding for
88, I
Solstice
was
Armor
5. I
and
always
Destiny
forget. Me
2.
and Mikey are the same age. Yeah.
1997? The fuck? Okay. Well, thank you.
Stephen Dunn, 1997. Jesus, you're
That's
a
what
youngin'.
I said. 1997. What the
You're
fuck?
youngin'.
Oh, that's pretty awesome though. That it's
Hey,
still making that reach.
Thanks for watching, Stephen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hell
super.
yeah.
That's
I need-
awesome
We're
though.
way too old for you to be watching, so I
Shut
appreciate it.
No,
Stop
no,
it,
we
you
are
know.
like transgenerational, man. Anytime I see people like post 2000 watching the show, I'm just like, that's what's up.
SK. Crap, I thought this was going to be a solo Marsha commentary.
No, Marsha dipped out.
She
You're
dipped
funny,
out
okay.
so
She knew.
fucking
Yeah, she was
quick.
ready to
Oh
go.
my
She
god.
knew. She was like, I'm not going to sit on and let people go after me for this one. So
Now, real quick, I do buy into the Bill and Georgie relationship in this movie.
Oh, excuse me.
They're really good together.
Yeah.
Jeez.
As brief as it
Kitty
is, I
cats.
think they're real genuine.
Sarah, even though you are young, we appreciate it.
I don't
J
wanna live
Lo
with that.
says 7
You
months
don't
old in
want a kitty
88.
cat.
Elizabeth Davis says was born in 88 as well.
Jesus Christ.
January 88.
1995. Okay, let's all put in how old we are. Jesus
Yeah.
Christmas. Let's
Well,
make
well,
the hosts
okay.
feel super old.
It's a group
Hey, it's something, right? See, people relate. Come on, something to
And
talk
I got
about.
one more. Holy God.
But that's cool though.
No, it's
1997,
cool. They all
and
relate
he's
to you.
still.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Well, no, 1997. It was just fuck you. It's
97,
still
yeah.
97.
No, yeah, I know. That was your first kid's birth, right?
You go fuck yourself. You can add about 11 years.
So this is a key thing to keep in mind. Screenplay by
Okay,
3 different
real
people.
quick, Cecil
Kerry
and I, we make
Fukunaga,
jokes like
Gary
that,
Dauber.
so don't get fucking offended that he talks to me like that, because I say way worse behind camera, okay?
Oh no, Spoot Dev says this old fart has to go to sleep. Oh,
Yeah,
Spoot
big.
Dev. Well, we'll
Tell
be
me.
here for you tomorrow.
Andy Mochette.
Guys, we are at 5 minutes and 43 seconds, 44, 45, in case you want to jump in. We'll be
Jackson.
periodically going back to that
Hey,
throughout
boy,
the movie.
Brick says he's 19. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And this is obviously the bit that we saw in the iconic trailer and then
Yes.
later on in the extended scene. Recreation of something so iconic, it scarred our fragile little minds.
Yeah, I was going to say, Scott, your math is off there.
Hiya, Georgie! There
Oh,
they
yeah,
are.
here we go.
Yeah, let's see
See,
this.
no, look at his eyes.
Yeah, they're yellow and then they change to blue.
But look at the twinkle.
Well, but
What
there's
a
no
nice
light.
boat.
Okay, in one
There
there
was,
is.
yeah.
In one there is. But not in both.
That was the thing that struck.
Okay, now there
no,
is. You're
before, no, before. When it was just
You're
black
right,
in his
you're right.
eyes.
I thought I remembered that, so I was wrong.
I'm
thanks,
saying 'cause
thanks for calling me to the carpet.
I'm
Susie,
I'm
I
saying
appreciate
it was
that.
the one thing that struck me.
Nope,
was his
I appreciate
eyes.
that. Thanks.
I will every day. You fucking know that.
He's so good.
Yeah.
And honestly, the kid who plays Georgie is so good too. Even though I didn't like The Prodigy, I thought he was good in it.
He did an amazing job. Tim Curry to follow up on that.
What?
You don't to follow up Tim Curry on this film, like on it
Yeah.
remake.
Well, he deliberately did something different, and I think he was directed and scripted to do something different, which is...
Why do I feel like this is a different performance than I saw in the theater? I saw it twice, but it feels slightly different. I don't know.
Like,
I'm
not
just
as
wrong.
good?
Yeah.
I'm just wrong.
Because it's Pennywise.
It's wrong. It's wrong.
I think he did an amazing job. You can't follow up that kind of thing. You can't
Like, there's a
try to
little
show
boy
that.
at the gutter.
No big deal. I miss America like that. I wasn't there.
He
for
looks
that,
almost
but-
like a cat down there, doesn't he?
But look,
Those teeth, though.
wait,
Yeah, and the drooling,
Yeah.
and...
I love the kids singing in the background,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, the little score bit in the back.
Popcorn. Oh, that laugh.
That laugh.
Yeah, it's so
Again,
good.
even though it's a remake, he made it, and it's not even trying to upstage.
Well, and
No, it can.
Oh, and here we go.
the one thing, yeah, and then the eye
That-
starts to go off,
Yeah.
and he starts...
Well,
like,
and he apparently he purposely framed it where one eye is always looking at the audience.
Oh yeah, they're not.
Yeah.
Okay,
One
I'm
eye's
not
looking
wrong,
at the
and then there's-
character,
yeah.
one eye's
yeah,
looking
you
at the
see,
audience.
look how it's off to the right.
Yeah. What? I don't remember that. Oh, because he lost the boat. That's right.
Yeah.
I love that.
From the trailer, remember when we were like, take it?
Oh, he's so good.
We all know what's coming.
The eyes go back to yellow for the
Yeah.
attack.
Chief. He just said.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chief just said, "I like how Pennywise's eyes changed to the blue because that was his That was
Yeah.
supposedly the color of Georgie's mother's eyes,
And this
maybe
was-
as a way to make it Georgie's
This was
husband.
very R-rated, though. When we saw this, we were just like, oh, yeah. he's
Yeah,
lost
and that
his
arm, that
and
long
getting-
arm
yeah.
reach out is so disturbing.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's a very well-crafted scene.
Yeah.
Obviously, to do one of the most iconic scenes and almost, I guess leapfrogging quality of the previous
Elizabeth
adaptation.
Davis says the actor who plays it can move his eyes like that.
Yeah,
he actually
he's
can in
able
real
to
life. That's
actually
not a
do
post.
that
It's
on
not a
cue.
post-production thing from
Yeah.
Skarsgård.
Yeah, that wasn't a digital effect. That was something
Yeah.
that Bill Skarsgård can actually do.
They were apparently
I didn't
sitting
know that.
around behind
That's
the scenes
amazing.
after filming one day, drinking, and he was like, "Hey, director, check out what I can do." And he was like, "Oh, we need to work that into the script somehow," and they just worked it in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can
the
dilate
Barons.
my pupils. That's about it.
Check out those Barons.
June 1989.
So it's been what?
It's been 6
like
months.
9 months. October.
Oh, it was
to
October,
June,
you're right.
yeah,
So
9 months.
see.
So the end of the summer is the end of Pennywise's reign, essentially. It's the end
Also-
of September.
So
yeah.
Is he around for a
essentially,
year?
Becomes 20
essentially, that's the thing. Like, it's around every
27 years.
ish years, though. It's around every 27-ish years. So usually it starts a
But
little
for
before.
how long? Is there a limit?
It lasts for about a year. So it starts a little before, it ends a little after, and then he goes back into hibernation. So that's really the cycle and the way that
Oh,
it
yeah.
transpires. This not being in the book, this is one of the things that they intentionally added with this aspect. Yeah, this was all specifically different. This was some of the Kiri Fukunaga script actually rearing its face. Oh, Jason Chamberlain! What's up, dude?
Oh, hey! Hey, I know you.
Yeah, it is a traumatic scene. Hate to say the teeth do not look good for 2017 here. My one big gripe with the movie. I thought they looked okay.
Come on, guys.
It's a bit of like, it's a bit of exaggeration. I suppose.
Piggy battles. Till I
Teddy
get
Holiday.
arrested.
One day I'm gonna drive through Arizona and shout "Fuego" till I find them or get arrested.
You might find a lot more people than,
I'm all over the
before you
place,
get
man.
arrested.
And this is where it's like the bros are hanging out. It's really cool in the 80s. At least I'm friends. I don't been an outcast. Dur, dur, dur.
It's so great.
There's that Hawkstar.
Creeper.
Interesting thing to keep in mind, everybody. There was one version of the script that actually combined the Richie character with the Stanley character and made him gay. It was one of the later revisions of the script, and it just mushed both of their characters into one.
Sorry, that's
No,
a bit
poor
too much.
Debbie. I
now.
hate this.
This is great. Are you kidding?
No, I
Wait,
hate
wait,
this because it makes me sad.
wait,
It's
wait,
effed
wait,
up.
wait.
Did you know girls like this?
Are you kidding? Yes. Okay. Hold on.
Sarah Counts wants to call this commentary "Stranger Kings."
That
Am
was
I a
actually
slut or a little shit?
Mikey
Make a bit-
Mnemonic
That's
suggestion for an
amazing.
episode about all the Stranger Things references. In...
That is the wettest garbage. Why is there so much wet garbage in the girls' locker room? In the girls' bathroom?
Wasn't she filling up stuff before they filled it? When they
No, were they?
yeah, they were like filling. Yeah, I noticed that too because I was like, why the fuck is it so wet? But yeah, no, they were filling it up before they, as you kind of go in the bathroom thing.
Remember
see
the
it.
curfew?
But yeah, back then you really didn't have anyone who say, "Am I a little shit?"
Yeah,
I'm
the
a
fact
slut.
that they're all throwing it away. Finn Wolfhard looks like the first season of Stranger Things because it was around the first season he filmed this.
Poor Bev, she knew what was up.
Be spending it inside of your mother. Oh.
That was what I loved about these kids. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I don't agree with these kids talking about it like that, but this movie.
Dude, and
Brilliant.
it's cool the fact that we have seen a couple of these kids having other roles. The kid who's played Bill, he's in...
Whose mom is that, Fuego?
Where?
Your mom?
The mom that's waiting for the kid that's not going to come out.
The girl.
It's one of the missing
The girl.
children. I think it's the... Is it the girl? I think it's one of the missing boys. I
Well,
can't
they
remember.
No,
they said
it's-
it was the girl's mom.
The girl.
No, the
What's her
girl's
name?
not. No.
Yeah, she's
Well,
missing.
there's a few characters that are mentioned that disappear in the book. One gets eaten by like a shark by the canal. Another,
But
Yeah.
she's the first one that
There's
went
Henry.
missing. The girl.
Isful. Belch.
Ugh.
who gets like no play in this. He kind of has the stutter a little bit from time to time.
Mm.
Everybody said they didn't show it enough, but
Well, how else was he supposed to do it?
well, it just wasn't done as often as in the book or as in the one with the kid from Sequest and Neverending Story 2.
Well, it's not like he was born with it. It was something of a traumatic experience.
Yeah.
Fucking calm down, okay,
Fucking
guys?
licked his hand and put. It's so
Be more
closet
worried
gay.
about that. That's fucking gross.
It's so bad.
Lauren
Wow,
Quill.
That's just how they dealt
lots
with
of
it in
super
the 80s.
chats.
Lauren
as
Quill,
well.
love you guys. I haven't seen it since it came out, so I'm excited to watch it with you guys. And I just turned 35 on August 2nd.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Lauren.
birthday, happy belated
Lauren,
birthday.
you're the
That's
Thank
same
you
actually
so
a
age
much.
good
as me
reminder.
for,
We
like,
are
a month.
currently at 14 minutes, 55 seconds, 56, 57, 58, 59,
Nine.
15 minutes if you
15.
want to join up. Or they just met Big Ben Hanscom.
Honestly, CK, I'm hoping they show the fight with the husband. I'm hoping they show the proper background of every character, from Ben being an architect
At least
to
there's no Stewart
Bevy working. And
Not yet.
I'm honestly, the one thing I didn't mention in the hopes for the new film video I did for Hale yesterday, I hope they show the destruction of Derry by the storm, and they just really go for it, and it's like a movie Cecil and I would like a Day After Tomorrow destruction of that city. I think that would be really dope, but who knows if we'll see it.
No.
Because that's what closes the cycle, so to speak.
The
New
destruction
kids
of
on
the
the
town.
block. Oh yeah, the Derry is completely destroyed at the end of the book. Completely rained out, flooded, destroyed, like almost like hurricane status.
And that destroys. I haven't read it.
Book's fantastic. I recommend everyone read the book, but it's tough for people to tackle over 1,000 pages. So
It's not even that. No, I've read a bit of it. I never read the end of it, but you're saying
Aww,
That
she
is
says
what
no
ends it.
one's
more or less,
sign.
it's what ends the cycle, at least presumably.
I'd be pissed. That doesn't make any sense.
Dude, I totally would have been the fat kid that fell in love with Beverly Marsh, the only one that actually signed my
Okay,
yearbook.
Annabelle.
I'm so Ben Hanscom, it's sad.
Annabelle
Except I
Rivara.
didn't lose weight when I got bigger. What?
Annabelle Rivaris. She said, "I'm a stutterer," and I think.
Please
Bill
don't go,
nailed the-
girl.
Wait, I think that Bill nailed
Listen
the
for
stuttering,
it.
just how it sounds and
Right
how
here.
it feels looks really real.
Oh, cool. Thank
Okay,
you,
so
Annabelle.
stutterer.
No one else is paying attention. Please
No.
don't go, girl.
Okay, Annabelle.
Uh-huh.
Did you hear what it said?
No.
Annabelle. She said,
I was
"I'm a."
watching the movie.
Annibal Riveros.
Annabelle Rivaris
Riveros.
No,
said,
not Annabelle. It's a fucking boy.
Annabelle?
Riveros.
Annabelle, I'm an asshole, okay, guys. Said, I'm a stutterer, and I think Bill nailed the stuttering, just
In
how it
this one.
sounds and how it feels looks real.
How about in the original film, though? I would imagine.
Okay, but you're saying here now that people had a problem with his stuttering.
No, people didn't have a problem. They just didn't think they featured it enough. They thought that they just said no. They thought that when he did it, it was good. It just wasn't as prevalent in the film as they needed to make it because it's not used as much as in the book.
Fuego, which version of the fortune cookie scene do you prefer, miniseries or book? Says J-Lo.
There's something to seeing it. I mean, there's something to seeing it in that. I'm one of the few people who does not hate the adult stuff in the original miniseries. I like Dude from Night Court. I like Comey with the long hair, even though he should have been a chrome dome. I like Deceased Mr. Ritter and stuff. So I actually really like that scene. I think it's good. And as it stands, since that was the first I saw, yeah, I will go with miniseries personally. But, you know. Now, this scene is a little overacted from the father, I would personally contend, but that's just me.
So, okay, just really quick to clarify.
I
It's not
think
that
it's justified.
I
what
have
the
no
father's
interest
going
to
through.
reading it. I've just never had the time to sit down. I have children. I have no problem with it, reading it. Yeah.
Well, something that CK points out, which is actually really valid, is the fact that it is a bunch of short stories because of the fact that it tells their story, but there's always these interludes that basically are about 30 to 40 pages, and they tell dairy history of the previous time of the 27-year cycle when the evil manifested itself. And so there's one instance they describe where there is all these lumberjacks in the 1800s that at this bar like slashed each other up and killed each other. There's another one where a bunch of mobsters in like the 20s or 30s or something just went to town with a bunch of I don't know, block keepers there in Derry, and then there's another one where there was an Easter egg hunt, and all of these little kids were in this place where there was an Easter egg hunt, and the whole place burned down, and they all died.
Oh, well,
So,
they kind of touch on that.
They reference it, but they don't show it directly. And actually, a couple of those kids chase Ben later on in the movie. Hopefully everybody has seen the movie if you're sitting in on a commentary. That was one of the reasons why it's all of us who have just watched it previously and kind of enjoy it. But
So, Teddy and Sarah, your recent scary movies that you saw. That's fucking brilliant.
We're watching another movie right now.
Mikey, mnemonic, audiobook. Yes, that'd be great, but I have children that are very loud. So, it's nothing I'm against it. I'd be all about it. You know,
Mikey is our like bestest from the UK, so I'm not sure where in the area he is, but you were originally from Kensington, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mikey, let us know in the comments, man. Let's get some context, dude. I know you've probably said before, but it's eluding me.
Thud, 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 thud. Get us out of here! Get us out of here!
That is great.
I like the follow-up. This whole thing is great. This whole scene.
Well, that's the whole reference to the black spot. So everybody wanted them to do the black spot where, Dick O'Halloran shows up and stuff, and this is their own, like, kind of riff on it.
Mm-hmm. Oh! That's so dope.
80s metal! And the rock fight to the Anthrax. Yeah, it's funny.
Damn.
Lincolnshire. Where is that? Lincolnshire? I have 6 kids and breed it.
Lincolnshire.
Breed it, Susie. Okay, Chris. Okay. Okay.
Well, and this was a sub-story that they did not give the full, like, bearing and context to, because Stanley gives a very impassioned, powerful speech, which was cut from the film that you can see in the deleted scenes. In
in this one?
In this one, yeah, where he just basically talks about everything coalescing and the essence of friendship and family and facing evil and all this other stuff. It's a very inspiring scene, and it was omitted for length, unfortunately, since they were already well over 2 hours, and they were trying to keep it in that range.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was bad that it left an explanation. Obviously, with what he does, he's Jewish and everything. That is something that means something to him, and it was still just as scary. It sucks that we didn't have a kind of a backstory with it, with that painting, but.
And the painting is a reference to one of the other Mochetti properties, right, Cecil?
Mama, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Which I really like that Mama movie. I think it's really awesome, underrated. I'm not the biggest Chastain fan. The punk rock chick she plays in that, she's very on point and just rises to the occasion in kind of a weird situation. And the ending is messed up. The ending is really sad.
Okay, WOD-TV, do you think they should have a It series on Warner Media's streaming services?
Well, this is one thing I told Cecil. I think they shouldn't have done a Castle Rock series. They should have done a Derry series. A Derry series would have made so much more sense based on the rich mythology, and they could have set each one in a different time period, jumped 27 years. It could have been awesome. But they decided to go Castle Rock and make it some weird bastardization, which I wasn't the biggest fan of. And I still remember that. Shit, I remember watching that in Colorado last year.
Hey Boy Brick, what version you're watching? 2017 version. Yeah.
I mean, the
Based on the
2017 version. The painting is a good update. I missed the birds, but would have taken so much time, so much film time. Says CK2D.
Yeah. Yeah, so we had a bird with Mike. We had like dead kids with Stanley. We had, I mean, there's various things, and they just reappropriated certain bits, and then there's others they recreated.
Okay, so Chief says a Derry series would be cool. Do you think that would be successful?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, a Derry series would be fine. Castle Rock sucked, though. I really didn't like that show at all.
And I'm not that excited for the second season of it, even if they are bringing in Jerusalem's Lot and some of that mythology. I'm not particularly stoked.
So specifically, Derry series, you would
A
be.
series
Yeah,
about
Derry series.
yeah, a series
everything
about the
happens
town
from
of Derry.
The Night Flyer comes in from Derry. Like, there's so much that happens in and around Derry that, of course it should be Derry.
Yeah, Insomnia was set in Derry. I mean, there is no town second to Castle Rock in Stephen King lore aside from Derry. And I think Derry has more interesting lore as far as like stretching really, really far back.
Okay, so what do you guys feel about a Derry series? Would you guys watch it?
I suggested it on a Hail to Stephen King episode, 4 or 5 episodes ago. So, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna ask you guys now. Would you guys watch it?
Please, bring it.
Yeah,
bring it the hell on.
we were just saying we would watch a Derry series.
Yes.
I'm asking them because somebody asked.
You guys, everybody. Nah, Elizabeth is like, I would see that. Yes, a Derry
Chief
series.
says he had
right.
mixed feelings about Castle Rock.
No. So I have to ask everybody in the comments, though. I had some problems with them changing all of Mike's kind of historian capabilities and interests to Ben. I didn't like that. I had a big problem with that. I thought that was kind of an unnecessary shift, and it made Mike's character feel much less necessary in contrast. And obviously, in the live chat, if you have any thoughts on that, do you think it was a good change or a bad change, please let us know. I still thought it was done well because I really like the kid who plays Ben, but it just made me just kind of disappointedly feeling like Mike was underserved. And I'm happy that in the new movie,
Ben would have been underserved if Mike had had it instead of Ben.
Ben had so much to do, though, dude.
But really, not in the movie, he didn't.
Well, they just needed to reproportion the scripting stuff a little better.
Then they would have added a bunch of length.
Well, that's it. Well, they could have balanced it. It would have been super easy, barely an inconvenience. They could have just shifted some of the responsibilities to the original source material.
I don't remember a kid's head being in the tree. Good lord.
Yeah. Well, in this.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in the original thing, I mean, Ben's thing besides the group was the fact that he was in love with Bev.
Yeah.
And Mike's thing was the fact that he was fascinated with the scary history of the town, and I felt like they balanced it pretty well in the original miniseries. But, yeah.
Floating balloon.
Yeah, and this is where he's going to see the kids who burned up in the Easter egg hunt that we were
I
talking
don't know, man.
about.
I think it was, even
this,
even if it was different with this. Now he has this part with the Easter egg.
This is a really good turn of the wheel, like a different turn of the wheel, a different level of the tower. If you Stephen King fans are interested in that terminology, like it's not the same as the book, and that's the one thing that I've tried to contend is that anytime we see an adaptation, it's a different, like, it's not the same, it's like where in the Dark Tower books you go back to the world of the Stand, and there's different sports teams, and there's Mazla Cola and shit like that.
So Chief, he said, I didn't like that as much when they did that. I felt like that change made Mike just be a filler role and just have one moment towards the end. Yeah,
well, that's what I was trying to say, and that's why Cecil was like, well, then you would have had to change this proportioning and whatever. But they just needed better balance between those two characters. They tried to shift around a few roles.
Chris, I feel like the change cut too much screen time.
Headless
away.
Man.
Yeah. Boy. Time away from Mike.
Yeah,
Stanley will probably get more screen time in chapter 2 than Mike did in 1. Scott Baker.
That is pretty unnerving to have Oh, shit.
Scott Baker, the Mike change was unnecessary. Mike's character feels like a throwaway, and it's sad.
And that's why I mentioned it the way I did. Look who's waiting. Talk about the epitome of a bully, just waiting for somebody so much smaller with backups and everything. Like, my God.
Someone said they can't hear us.
This is still one of the Most unsettling scenes in the entire movie for me,
Red
man.
tube
I
said,
hate
"Can't
it.
hear
I
you."
absolutely hate it.
It's just one person.
Okay.
Someone's asking where we're at. We are at 29 minutes in 0, 8, 9, 10 seconds right
In
now.
the deadly
12,
desert of Mesa,
13.
Arizona.
Michael Nickel. I
Yeah.
hope that's how I say it.
Yeah, the unsympathetic.
Creepy parents ignoring everything going on.
Yeah, it's the unsympathetic nature of the fact that the entire town is pretty much under the control of this powerful possession of Pennywise. And as they explain in the book, one of the only reasons why these kids are protected is because of Matron, is because of the turtle, is because of that dueling yin-yang with the evil entity that is Pennywise, or that calls itself Pennywise now.
Okay. So, Michael Nickel... Wait, no. CK2D. Ben was
Okay.
dumbed down. I hated that he followed the Easter eggs through the library. He's smarter than that. I don't think so. In this... You find a fucking balloon? Come on now. Like...
Psycho. Cutting his name and across his belly. Like, that wouldn't get him in trouble. Who did this to you? Well, clearly not Henry.
Yeah.
Because he carved his name in my stomach.
So there's a really good scene in the deleteds that ties in with this bit. Jeez. So this is
Stop
like
sneezing.
I wish I could. It's something I have control over.
Okay, so Chris Bethel said now that CK2D mentions it, Ben was kinda the Eugene in TWD.
The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit as far as the smarts and the outcast, and I mean, he didn't have a mullet rocking or anything, but I actually really liked Eugene on the. So I mean, random thought on The Walking Dead. Were you satisfied with the ending of the comic books?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the show will never be able to end the same way, so.
Sarah, I love
Based
you.
on-
Thank you. Sarah says, bless you, Fuego.
Hmm?
Sarah says, bless you, Fuego.
Oh, Sarah's awesome.
Saludo. Saludo.
Supremely
says Chief.
supportive.
Saludo.
Which we. I don't think there's caca.
Salud.
Yes, senor.
Saludo.
Yeah.
I love the chemistry between the kids. Oh my god.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's,
Eddie. Him.
Yeah, he's fantastic in Shazam. Bill has also got some other work. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Shit, I'm just telling you. They made him a little more just forthcoming than in the original miniseries or the book, but I feel like the change works because I like the actor so much. I like that kid. He is really awesome. Yeah. I was very not okay with Finn Wolfhard's casting with this initially. I thought it was a little too over the top and he's doing too many things, and now he's doing Ghostbusters, so whatever, let him do everything.
I thought this was
don't
done really
care.
well with the kids. They had amazing chemistry.
I still feel like they should have cast awesome adults initially and flash back and forth. I'm not sure about this jumping back and forth thing.
What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean?
Well, if they weren't going to do it the entire time, why should they only do it for the second one? Like, the whole point of this was to do kids at the beginning and then adults at adults at the end, and yet now they're going to do the original miniseries and jump back and forth because the kids movie was so popular and they don't want to disregard the kids. So that's the weird conflict of interest. They said originally it was going to be only kids and then only adults, and now
Chapter 1, Chapter 2.
Yeah.
Honey? It's called Honey.
Oh, I'm on the way. I'm on the way. It's obviously
And people would watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
People would
Yeah,
watch
when
it.
people give me money, that's tight.
Well, no, people would. There's an interest.
Arnold Schwarzenegger as Pennywise Manhammer? I think
No.
that would be
Stop it.
a little bit bad.
So how are you going to incorporate the more successful younger actors into the new script? Simple, barely super easy, barely inconvenience. We're just going to have flashbacks and de-age the kids to make sure they all look age appropriate.
I don't think that should be a deal breaker.
No, I'm not
they're
hating
doing a
on it.
phenomenal
I'm happy.
job.
I'm happy the sequel is gonna have the jumping back and forth time-wise, which was in the book the entire time in
Right.
the original miniseries.
So even though they
It was
might
just
look
not
a
in
bit
the
different,
previous
I don't
version.
think that should be a deal breaker with the second one. The second one, just with the trailer, looks
Oh,
fucking
dude,
phenomenal.
I'm so stoked for it. You have no idea. I'm trying
Oh,
to
yeah.
temper my enthusiasm like a mofo.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think people should hold that to such a fucking standard as being a deal breaker for the whole fucking movie.
Now, this is one character that, since neither of you guys may know, he's killed in a very vicious way. In comparison, Patrick Hochstadter, this character, in the book, he does not wander into, this area of the sewers and whatever. He is actually hanging out with Henry Bowers, and they're lighting their farts on fire.
I mean, who wouldn't?
And they're pulling their pants down to light their farts on fire, obviously. And it becomes intimate between the two of them. And then after Henry gets mad at Patrick for trying to take it more than he was okay with, Henry leaves. And Bev is watching this whole thing, by the way. And, Patrick goes and opens up a refrigerator where he has been storing dead animals, and there's leeches from these dead animals, and they all jump on him, and they all, tear him to pieces, and it's really, really messed up. It's one of the grossest things in the entire novel, and it's never been previously adapted. But yeah, basically, Patrick Hochstadter gets down with Henry Bowers in that original book. It's kind of crazy.
Okay, so CK2D in the book, in the miniseries, the adult sections were less impactful. I don't think an all-adult movie would be successful.
I still disagree. I totally disagree because of the fact that I feel like the adults all being successful, all not having children, there's so much interesting just threading of mythology in the fact that just how they've grown up, and the fact that none of them are in supremely happy, fulfilling relationships, and yet they're all happy and all successful. The fact that none of them have kids. It's a big dichotomy, and it's a really important bit that I think is essential and important. So anyway, I've said my piece, guys.
Yeah, welcome, Crystal. It doesn't matter if you've never been in a live chat before. You can be quiet, you can be participative,
100%.
whatever you want to do.
Say whatever you want.
Yes.
We're always appreciative of different insights and opinions. So,
but I think that's good too for someone who's read the book and you're very obviously invested with.
I know I'm the Stephen King guy.
Yeah,
for better or for worse at this point. So.
Even though it's not obviously staying true to the book, I think it still opens that doors that you can open. You guys are kind of missing out. You got to read the book. Oh, yeah. So I think it makes enough of an impact that people want more, so they would want to read the book, especially with the generation that's coming out now. Mm-hmm. We have youngins in this group chat right now. That it's amazing. It's great that it's making such an impact. So I think that's good. It's introducing everyone into that into this whole new world.
Yeah, I think you raise a good point because of the fact that if you're interested in a property, like me, for instance, I want to gobble up every different variation of the property. And Cecil is the same way. It's like, dude, I have to be a completist. I have to read the comic books. I have to read the weird little offshoot stuff that they've done. If there was a fan short film or a direct-to-video sequel, whatever. If I like the property, I want to know every incarnation of it, for better or for worse, that's been made. So, that's kind of the way I am about.
And it's kind of great
King
with today, with the age that we live in, that people are doing that. They're making their fan films or their comic books or their stories, their adaptations, and that's fantastic. So
yeah.
What's up, Wonder Fizz? Welcome. What up, Maurice?
This isn't creepy.
This is a creepy flippin' scene, though. He's hitting on her.
What
and
did
it's
I just literally
really
said,
gross.
Not
and
creepy
he's
at
just
all.
he's like, they look really good.
And
on
you know what's terrible is that shit was kind of happening. So
well, and she's totally playing it up too because
go for it, Susie?
because she knows that.
You like that guy?
well, if he had cigarettes. No, but that it's what happened back then. It was a thing, but then again, it wasn't.
God. That second look is what really does it, and it makes me just nauseous, man. I'm just like, ugh. What do you guys think of that particular scene? Was Bevy just getting a little ahead of herself?
Sexuality.
I think that it was great that they put that scene in this movie because it was totally.
Unfortunately, we know that as an adult, she ends up in a abusive relationship because she had an abusive relationship with her father, and so she's married to a guy who abuses her. It's really shitty, and it's all there. I mean...
Right, but then again, when this movie was made, I'm saying I'm glad that they didn't leave that kind of thing out, because that shit was happening back then. It was very common.
Here's the money for you, Bev.
Very common.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
She is great, man.
You know?
She is really... She actually does exude a little bit better air of, like, coolness that I thought from Bev in the source material compared to the girl in the original miniseries. Not that that girl was bad. That girl felt more vulnerable.
Why, again, I'm still frustrated that he says, shut up, Richie, there, instead of beep, beep, Richie.
Yeah, they never say beep, beep, Richie in the entire movie. That's
They
one of my
absolutely should have fucking
biggest
said...
contention.
Right there is
in
the
all
perfect
of this.
time. He says, shut up, Richie. That's the perfect time to say beep, beep, Richie.
They say beep, beep, Richie throughout the entire novel and for a decent chunk
Okay,
of
so
the
why
miniseries.
do you think they may not?
Boy,
have
I
said
hope they say it
know.
in the movie, man. I
It
hope
was-
they say it in
I think
chapter
that's
2.
one of the only omissions that would have made perfect sense. It makes no sense why they didn't just say beep, beep, Richie right there. It would have been, like, so satisfying as a fan of the original.
Like an homage, kind of like
Yeah.
Well, it's from the book.
No,
They say
I'm
beep, beep,
trying
Richie,
to
and they don't
Yeah.
even say
start
it
a
once in the movie.
conversation.
Beep, beep, Richie.
Yeah, no, I'm answering. Pip, pip, and tellio.
Chief, I don't know
It's
if
so
anyone
funny
else
when-
noticed this, but in the pharmacy, all of the products on the shelves were in the packaging from 2016 instead of the
Yeah,
1989.
and those
Might
are-
have just
And that's where the guys on Screen Rant would be like, for the pitch meeting, why are all the packages in there? I don't know.
just fucking enjoy it, man. Come on now.
Everything doesn't have to relate back to pitch meeting.
Like it.
Sure.
No, but
I know. I'll stop.
I get it. No, I
I've
get
been
it.
watching
Like,
a lot of them recently, so they're popping up in like all my mind constantly.
but please don't let that be like a thing that draws you out of this movie, because it's a
Right.
really good fucking film. Like,
It really is.
come on,
Yeah.
come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Sometimes I worry about you, baby. Sometimes I worry a lot. I hate the way he says that. It's like he runs out of breath when he... Sometimes I worry a lot.
Well, it's
SK,
because he-
it was a Roadrunner reference, right? I was thinking maybe that's why they cut it, but even kids who grew up in the 80s and 90s knew about the Roadrunner cartoons.
I don't... The movie? Or the
As in, like,
original book? The
As in, like,
Richie?
Roadrunner and Wile E.
Yeah, like,
Coyote.
beep, beep.
Yeah.
No,
Beep, beep,
that's not...
beep, beep. No, I
no.
never thought that either. Sorry, man. I mean, I've never heard that theory before, but it's never been clarified, so... Yeah.
Mikey
It's
Mnemonic,
a
maybe it
possibility.
becomes Richie's catchphrase as an adult comedian, but even then, that would
Which
make
they
sense why
changed
he
him
would
to
just
being
start
like
saying
a
that as an
radio
adult.
personality, and actually, no, he was originally a radio personality, and he was like a... Yeah, they changed that for the film. Cut all the
Boy,
hair
she's
off.
so fucked up. Oh, she's gonna fuck up her drain so bad.
Oh, I
Throwing
know.
all that hair down there.
No, it just kind of goes.
No, that's how you get
No,
hair
it's...
clogs. Remember me never to live with you.
It's the sink. There's nothing in the middle. It's way too far back then that everything goes down.
No.
Everything goes
And
down.
now she's
Everything.
seeing like the
Not
cool
with that
punk
hair.
rock hair, and
Not
she's
with that
like,
hair.
"This is a possibility."
Susie, you're gonna have trouble with relationships if you think that everything goes down. Oh snap!
I have 4 kids, so
Yeah, kiss me with fat boy.
Oh, so you
chapter
don't
two.
particularly care if that's part of the factor or not?
I'm just saying. I got 4. I've got 4 like explanations
We'll
that
skip
things
that
do
part.
go down. You
Well,
know,
Yeah, not faces though.
it
Only
goes
dicks.
down.
I have to give a mad shout out to the kid who played Eddie, because he was so good in Shazam, dude. He
Oh, yeah.
really stole that movie in a lot of ways.
Cha-cha-cha.
And now they're all just like, well, we all have little bonies.
Mm-hmm. Lil Bonies.
Not
Well,
right now.
what else would
It's
it be?
next.
I
What
mean,
the
come on.
fuck? That was always a funny
What
one.
else would it be?
Mikey Mnemonic. Damn, Cecil. LMAO.
What did I say?
Because you're
Mikey
like,
Mnemonic is the
ha-cha-cha.
absolute best, man.
I made the same joke about her in the Nancy Drew trailer, and I got
Oh,
a
did
bunch
you?
of shit for that too.
Oh god, that's right. I remember. Yeah, that's true.
I'm thinking ahead, guys. I'm from the future. I know what Bevy turns into.
Okay, as far as from the future and all that silliness, Mikey, we finally watched Dollman versus Demonic Toys, and I forgot that it actually was.
It actually wasn't bad.
I forgot that it also incorporated bad channels with the girl being shrunk down too. I forgot all about that. I thought it was just a stupid cop from the original one. I was just like, oh man, it's been so long since I've watched this. Tim Thomerson is the shit though. I love that guy. Doesn't matter if it's Trancers or Dollman. I love that guy. He's so good.
Rick Bardo.
Yeah.
Draco Eris. What's your favorite part of Chapter 1? I have to say...
It's right here. It's right here with the rap song.
Yeah, when she's stretched out. No, the Susie, your eyes. No, the projector scene.
Yeah, that might be the best. It's either that or the leper for me, or
I think the projector scene was so... It caught me off guard. Like, we
saw
the projector scene was going to be scary in the trailer. We didn't know what was going to happen. And so when he appeared as the size of a house and started reaching for people
that's
inside
a really good
the
pull
thing,
because, that was a scene completely original for the film.
So effective.
No origin in the source
take it.
material
So
whatsoever.
Okay, my
man.
favorite scene is when they're in the basement, in the water's in the basement,
Oh,
and
yeah.
he's like,
Yeah,
oh, like
that's
only
good too.
because
That's good
my
too.
kids have such an impact, they do that. Just like, oh, like it's random, it's funny, but again, Skarsgård, he made. It's not an original character, but he made the character original for him.
Mm-hmm.
So he obviously not replacing Tim Curry in the fucking slightest, but he made it.
Your hair is beautiful, Beverly. It's like winter fire,
Yeah.
January embers.
There you go.
My heart burns there too. I mean,
My heart burns there too.
pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
It's tough, man, because in some ways, I really love all of them coming together in the circle at the end, and then them all just slowly walking away. I feel like that's really, really just, I don't know, iconic and sets the tone. But that tear off of the arm initially is so much more visceral and nasty and scary than in the original film, and it just really sets the tone that.
Come to my house so I can show you all of the death research that I've done.
Yeah, we're almost there.
I absolutely loved scenes where Eddie interacted with Pennywise. I agree, CK2D. Those
I think
are
it's
good.
so fucking awesome. These kids fucking nailed it. They really did. They didn't grow up in this time. They know nothing about it.
No,
They're
no,
going
but
off
that
of
was-
like
but that
videos
was
and
a
stuff
good
that they were
director.
shown, and
If you watch the behind the scenes, he's like, I basically sent these kids to summer camp, and I gave them Stephen King's It summer camp, and I let them all bond, and we all went over the script every single day, and we gave them a few days to become friends before we started filming, so they had that camaraderie and chemistry. It's really, really good directing.
Maurice says no one is replacing Tim Curry, not by a long shot.
No.
I disagree, Maurice. I think Bill Skarsgård was a better Pennywise.
I don't think it was a better, but I was fine with him being a different take.
He
I
was a better
very fine.
Pennywise, Susie.
okay.
He's not better.
Let
he's
me just say
different.
this.
He's a
and
better
I appreciate
Pennywise.
them
Hold on.
Better Pennywise.
Hold on.
Scarier.
Hold on.
Better.
For the time.
Better Pennywise.
Okay. For the time that it was filmed, the very first It, and what he was given, he didn't have anything to reference off of.
Yeah, the book.
Well, yeah, over
No,
a
but
1,000-page
there's
book.
Stop it.
Same thing
Well,
that
nothing
happens to this one,
visual.
Susie.
Nothing.
So what?
Stop. I think Tim Curry did an amazing job. Nothing can touch that. This is different. But that's what we're saying. Bill Skarsgård, he did an amazing job, but he made his own Pennywise.
Yeah.
And that's
It's
something
completely different.
It's something Cecil
Yeah,
pointed
but he
out
did
in
a
the
better,
fact that
better job than the original Tim Curry.
I will still
Yeah.
never contend better,
Yeah,
but
he did.
I will.
I
will
contend
not,
it.
I will not.
Okay, well, I will at least say that you made a very good point in the fact that as opposed to feeling like a guy who is a clown and playing an evil clown, whatever, like Bill Skarsgård legitimately more so to the nature of not just, it's not a character, it's an entity, it's an evil force, more or less.
Exactly. It's
you
still
know?
very
And
new in that
Skarsgård
time when they
basically
came out with it.
felt more like a person masquerading as a clown that just was trying to keep his disguise down pat despite, just like getting pulling toward his natural whatever. And yeah, now we have some leper stuff about to come out.
So Manhammer asks Susie, Cecil, and Fuego, does the CGI take any of you guys out of the movie at all? And
A little bit with the
tiniest bit, but it doesn't bother
with the
me.
dead lights, like the whole mouth opening up and everything. If you watch the pitch meeting for it,
Yeah, I liked it.
The pitch meeting for it brings up some.
And
good
here we go
points.
back to the pitch meetings already.
Anyway,
Oh, I'm all about the pitch meetings today,
okay,
man.
look, I fucking hate CGI. You guys know this if you've watched the channel. I hate CGI. I'm all about practical, but this does not take me out of it. I try not to let something so fucking trivial take me out of something that is so amazing. They really captured something of their own. Yes, they had a kind of basic premise that they went off of, but they all went, this scene especially,
Yeah, that's
this
what's
is
coming
all
up.
CGI,
I
but
mean,
it doesn't take me out of it.
this was a scene
It's
that
still-
was
I
not
like
shown
this.
like. I mean, this
is
was
a great
not in the
scene.
original.
There wasn't a lot of CG to this scene.
No, but so this is the most though.
There's like CG to the face.
This is the
CG
most.
to the face.
The most
when-
what?
Yeah. Like
CG?
right here. That's
Yes.
CG to the face.
Some
you
of
know,
it,
with
yeah,
the
but
nose
no,
moving
I mean-
and everything. And,
No, there was a lot of stuff that Pennywise does that's more CG than this.
yeah.
Okay.
Much more with the mouth opening up and
Yeah,
like, you
all
know, the
that stuff.
circles of teeth like a shark and all
This
that.
is great, though. By the way, Drum Dum's stopped by. What's up, Lee?
Yeah!
Glad that Skarsgård brought something completely different. Yeah, he definitely did, and I liked it way better. Manhammer and a couple of other people say that Art the Clown is scarier, and I don't know that I agree with that, but Art is one of my favorite cinematic clowns.
He's iconic and awesome.
I like this.
I mean-
I like this Pennywise. Then I like Art. Then I like the old Pennywise.
But that's again.
What about the Killer Clowns?
He's,
Killer Clowns still pass them all.
Really? Well, that's
the,
why
The
Yeah.
look of the
Yeah.
Killer Clowns are scarier than anything else.
How about the weird Jack in the Box clown and the Dollman versus Demonic Toys?
That's actually scary to me.
Yeah, I actually
That
thought so
little
too.
thing is
I
scary.
Wait,
honestly thought so
what?
too. When it gets out of its box and it's slithering around like a snake.
That laugh
Uh,
actually sound like the clown from Demonic Toys. Oh!
I think he did an amazing job.
Tim SK says, I'd say Tim Curry's version was a great movie character in its own right, but Skarsgård is way closer to the spirit of Pennywise in the book and scarier. The way I put it was, Tim Curry played a clown called Pennywise. Bill Skarsgård played something masquerading as a clown calling itself Pennywise.
Which is
But that's what I'm
more,
saying.
It's a big
which is
difference.
more true
Okay.
to the source material, man.
And that's what I'm saying. But you got to think back then when the movie first came out. Like Tim really didn't have.
1890.
He had the book, okay, but he had nothing to go off
It
of.
doesn't matter.
But I'm just.
It doesn't matter. They both chose to play it in a particular way.
I would actually agree with Cecil in this regard because it's like
Oh,
if it
snap.
mattered, he would have like Skarsgård would have done something more akin to. You
Okay,
know,
but during the time when
that
this movie
previous
came
portrayal.
out, there was nothing like everything that
because
is out there
Skarsgård
now.
did everything in his intent to do something different from what.
Yes,
was done
but
previously.
everything that is out now had not. There was no comparison. There's nothing like how horror is now back then.
Aw.
Tim Curry created a character, created a creature,
He
a
did.
being.
And
out
hey,
of
I am
really
so
nothing.
not discrediting. I
Out of
love
fucking-
I love the original
Okay.
series. I flippin' love it.
I'm not saying that Tim Curry was better. I'm not saying that
I'm
at
gonna
all.
drop
But you
that
can't
bomb,
say
but I'm
that
not gonna do
like it was fucking bullshit because it wasn't. Bill Skarsgård, he did amazing with what he did. Yes, it was completely different
Yeah.
with what Tim Curry did. That's brilliant. But you can't disregard what Tim Curry did out of fucking nothing.
Johnny
he did his
Utah
thing,
asks,
and it was scary then, but it's just it hasn't held up.
Well, it's a different time. It's a
Yeah,
different
and
era.
so- but things can hold up from different eras, and that did not.
Well, yeah. Honestly, we watched a movie just the other night, Screamers,
We
which
watched a movie.
held up very, very well.
Held up very well from the
Scripted by
mid-90s.
Dan O'Bannon, the guy who wrote the script for Life Force and for Alien, and you know the script was floating around from the 80s until the mid 90s when they finally produced it. And Peter Weller, RoboCop, really, really good. If you have any interest in checking out that review ahead of time, go to the Horror Show Patreon, and you can get early access to a lot of different reviews.
Estro says clowns aren't scary anyway. You're wrong.
Whoa, my
You're wrong,
God,
son.
But that's what I'm saying. But Bill,
This is
okay,
legit
I don't agree
one
with
of the
that.
best
Bill
series of the-
Skarsgård, it's not just about a clown. It's like a fucking creature
a
that's
thing
disguised
masquerading
about
as a
something that's
clown.
supposed to bring you joy and shit like that.
But this is
I
why
don't
when I
agree
told
with
you
that.
guys, I'm like, that's the way it is in the comic book. You see in, comic book, the novel, like in the novel, the kids go into this like underground little smokestack area where they burn a bunch of stuff and they like trip out on smoke, like Native American style. and they have a vision, and they see when the Pennywise entity initially hit Earth, Susie, and it's like dinosaur prehistoric times. Yeah. And so it shows how long it's been there for, and sorry, it's tough to talk about this one. This is transpiring, and this is so The Ring right now. I'm tripping out. It's actually making me think of Rings, Cecil. The end of Rings, but
you got to think too, like what they have now, the CGI, everything they have now, they didn't have back then.
Okay,
Curry,
so
it was just Tim Curry.
So this
It was still a more unnerving, even when they don't have him doing CGI stuff, I still found this Pennywise more unnerving.
So check it. Something just occurred to me as we were seeing this. This is what occurred to me. I think we're going to have a callback to this scene in Chapter 2, even though it's not in the book. I think the scene where she is in all of the blood and all of that stuff, it's going to be like a super duper sized version of this, where she's going to be like swimming in blood. Maybe she's going to go into the bathroom of the old house or something. It's not in the book. It's just me theorizing what could potentially happen. Everybody's talked about, you know, this scene where there's more blood than they've seen in a movie in ages. You guys
And that's
heard it
great,
first, here,
because we
live.
have the means to do that. For that shock value. Back then, we didn't. I'm just saying. I appreciate the things for what they were back then.
My daughter is 5. She thinks Tim Curry is scarier. Well, there's no accounting for a 5-year-old's taste, Corey. Sorry.
I'm actually with Scott that I prefer the 90s series Blood Scene, because just the kids talking in the train and everything, that scared me so much more. That, I contend, was the scariest scene in the original 90s miniseries, was just hearing that little bit, and that's what gave me nightmares more so than anything else.
Aw, Susie. Aw, Susie.
What?
Here comes your favorite
What are
scene.
you talking about?
Susie looks like she's gonna layeth the smacketh down. Yeah.
On your candy ass!
I'm not really worried about it.
He just says that because we're on camera. Just wait till we're off.
Layeth down.
It's because he can't appreciate shit. He can't appreciate anything.
What are you talking
He actually
about?
totally can.
I appreciate plenty of stuff.
No, you
Yeah.
don't. You don't.
He was actually pretty
I like
class-
this movie
he
a
was-
lot. What are you talking about?
This movie. I'm talking about the original.
Because it's garbage.
That's what I'm saying. You can't
That's
appreciate anything.
That's where
of-
Susie and I are more...
No,
garbage.
no, it's not fucking garbage.
Dude,
It's
it's
fucking
not
garbage. No, it's not
garbage.
fucking
It's
garbage.
not
It's not
garbage.
fucking garbage. I will
Garbage.
shove
Even
this
with the
up
kids,
your
garbage.
fucking
Even with
ass.
the kids
It's
stuff.
not fucking
The
garbage.
kids part was better
Everybody
than the
seems
adult.
to be okay with the
It
kids
is not
and
fucking garbage.
not so much with the adults, but
It's not fucking garbage. I
I
will
think
shove
they're
my cane
both
up your
good.
fucking ass so fucking far you. It'll take you a week to fucking shit right.
this is where... This is
Well,
the
see,
scene you
Johnny,
mentioned
that's the
where he's gonna-
problem. That's it's all subjective. Curry looked like a clown you'd see at a birthday party. That's what made him scary. Skarsgård looks like something out of a history book, which is creepy. I find Skarsgård looks scarier
but
than
I'm just
Pennywise.
saying,
Than
okay, but I'm
Curry's
just saying
look.
it's a different time.
It doesn't matter.
It's a different time.
It's
We're
all
right
sub-
now.
It's all
Okay, but
I'm not going to
It's
go
a
back
fucking
30
different
years
time.
and judge it. I'm
Okay,
judging
but
it
I'm
based
just
on
telling
right
you,
now.
All
it's
subjective,
fucking appreciate for what
everything's
it
gonna
was
be
back
okay.
then. Jesus Christ, yes, this is
If that was the
significantly,
case, then I would like
more-
the Universal Monsters movies.
That is why I'm saying you don't appreciate fucking shit. That's what I'm fucking saying. You don't appreciate a goddamn thing. No, if it's not back then. So I'm telling you, this man, he doesn't appreciate
Stephen
shit. Don't
King.
fucking ask him about shit
Stephen
about
King.
back then. That's just how it is. And that's just how it is. And that's just how it is. He has his opinion.
About
and that's
back
okay.
then.
And that's
That was
okay.
1990.
Oh, yes, back then, because you can't appreciate shit for anything. Anyway,
He
I
actually
can appreciate
can.
it.
He
No,
liked
fucking
the
can't.
last Shark movie more
Shut
than I did.
the
I was hating on
fu-
it way more than he was.
You know why?
So-
Because it's a shock movie, and he loves fucking Jaws, and that's nothing.
I do too.
That's
Jaws is
any-
the movie
no-
that scares
He's
the
a
life out of me.
fucking super fan. Are you kidding? There's nothing that can come close to him with fucking Jaws and a fucking
When you
shark.
introduced us together, we talked about Jaws during the first podcast, about how when I saw the kid get eaten, it messed me up similarly to him. So we have that same thread going on.
All right,
You're going to miss your favorite part, Susie.
so we're gonna do this.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I hate that term. Just saying. Just saying.
What term?
Just saying.
What term?
Just saying.
What term? What term?
Now you're making me think of the pitch meetings, and
Oh my God. Everything is pitch meetings now.
lately, there's created a monster within me. I've been
Tim
watching
Curry
so
did an
many.
amazing job for what he had, which was
I'm not
basically
saying he didn't.
fucking
I'm saying
nothing.
Bill Skarsgård I like better.
Okay, but you can't just say Tim Curry was fucking shit. Like, the man went...
I didn't say he was
No,
fucking
he never
shit.
did. He never did. And it's an apples to oranges comparison anyway, because it's a
Yes!
different portrayal of the
It is.
character.
100%.
I like Skarsgård better.
Man. This is the scene you said you thought was the scariest, and this is really good. And when you see his face...
Okay, I didn't say it was the scariest. I just thought it was sort of, he was like...
Yeah, this is really good.
Wait for it. Wait.
Ugh. That's one of the best scares in the, like...
This part here, the
I'd say
follow-up, the slither off with the eyes rolling up is what's
I'd say
creepy
as
to
far
me.
as scares in the movie, seriously, that and the scene you like referenced, the projector, those are probably the two best scares in the movie. They're
Maurice
really
is like,
effective,
I should have
man.
never said anything.
Really effective.
Maurice, we fight like an old married couple, all of
Yeah.
us, so it's gonna happen anyway.
Yeah. I am gonna grab a drink of water and be right back.
What are we at now? Just
Oh, good point. So, we are currently at... Oh, perfect. We are right now at 1 hour.
hour.
1 second. 2 seconds. 3 seconds. 4
4,
seconds.
5, 6. There you go.
Stay here. You loud son of a bitch. You gonna pour me one too?
Yeah.
Over here. Over here. It's a predator. Over here.
Did you hear that? The rumbling in there.
Hey,
Oh,
come get my glass. First line, please. First line. What happened?
There's blood.
Just grab mine.
Red room. Red room. Watch out for a pale woman.
Well, which we have to
Wait,
touch on.
I'm right here. Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
That was so really fucking fucked up.
They're gonna take forever to clean the room at that pace.
So why do you think that the kids can see it but not the adults?
Well, that's the whole thing about the book. I mean, the adults just, they don't see the horrors
Adults
that
are
kids do.
controlled already. So
I'm just creating
that's the big
conversation.
thing.
But why?
Should I have root beer floats? Should I have had root beer floats because we all float here?
But really, why?
Bye, Maurice. Have a good day at work. I didn't realize he was being used like a puppet on my first viewing. Really creepy and creative scare once you realize what's going on. It absolutely is. And a bit of a throwback to Killer Clowns from Outer Space when one of the killer clowns is using the sheriff as a puppet. With his arm up his back.
Wait, where?
When Georgie was doing that, Pennywise was using him as a puppet. You didn't realize that? That's why he's like, when Pennywise's mouth is saying, you'll float too, he's using Georgie
Yeah,
as a
but I
puppet.
didn't realize. Okay, but I didn't. Like literal handed.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
but
yeah.
yes, I did. Yeah, he's saying you floating.
Yeah, that's
okay.
why he's using him as a puppet and he slams him down and then he runs at him.
Yes, that part was amazing. Yeah, I love that part. Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
oh, what? Yeah.
Yeah. That's why Pennywise is saying it and Georgie's saying
Yeah,
it out
yeah,
loud.
yeah,
'cause,
yeah.
He's puppeting him.
No, but I'm thinking like literal, like hand up the back, like.
Oh yeah, you can keep doing that. Yes.
And I'm done.
Oh. Should have agreed with me earlier, motherfucker. I've decided if y'all come back to Charlotte, I'm gonna get the horror show logo tattoo. Oh shit, Corey, that's a pretty big commitment, bro.
No, man, do something cool and different.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Jaime.
We love you, Corey. We appreciate the sentiment. I don't know if I agree with you defacing your body with our logo, but at the same time,
That's amazing.
it's really
He
nice.
loves
It's
us.
very, very nice.
So we met Corey,
Mhm.
North Carolina. Mad Monster. When we met.
Charlotte.
And yeah, Charlotte, North Carolina, and he was amazing. Corey is just one of those diehard fans.
Dr.
We love you.
Shrimp Puerto Rico is here. Sup, fam? Sup, crew?
Did you say sup, fam?
That's what he
Did
said.
you say fucking fam?
He said sup, fam.
I'm so fucking glad you wrote that and made him actually say it
It's
because
the horror show fam.
Sup,
It's what
fam?
it
Fam,
is.
sup,
Sup,
fam.
fam?
Yeah, that's right. You said
I'm
no
so
bang,
glad
shot.
this is being recorded right now.
What's up, fam? We gonna get out of here and kill all the humans, or what?
Yeah. Well, I'm back, guys. What's up?
You want Cecil to say sup, fam? It's just fucking fam. Like I can't.
What's wrong with fam?
Nothing,
Fam or
but it's-
fram?
I-
Like,
What's up, horror show fam?
horror show.
Thanks for watching, fam.
Okay, well, I mean, for a while I was saying the Hail to Stephen King family, but then it was just like, yeah, the Hail
The
Cuts.
Hail fam.
Well, the Hail Cuts hat makes a lot more sense. Everybody.
The Hail tat.
Yep. Also, Cecil and I, Cecil is goading me to really, and not even goading me, like, I mean, properly
I'm
pushing me
goading
along.
you. Like,
Wait,
bah,
what?
bah.
Bah.
Honestly, he is really properly motivating me to develop
After this, I
Wait.
want to talk. I want to discuss it
couple
more. Since
different
we're not going to
ideas
review
that-
stuff
that
after
we
this, I
have,
want to
uh,
have that discussion after this.
Trying to listen.
a couple different ideas that him and I have for a Hail to Stephen King fan film.
Oh, I don't care.
And we have an epic fight
What?
that is coming on. What?
So much
What?
shit down your
No, no.
fucking chin.
No, no.
What?
Oh, look.
He's got chub on his chin. He's got chub on his
Oh,
chin.
we're just gonna have the.
Yeah, what? I thought I got that off earlier.
I must. Okay, so. Who was okay with the menacing...
Jesus, he's about to bash him in the head with a rock, and then he gets
epic
bashed
rock
in the head
fight,
with a
and we're gonna
rock.
play some Anthrax.
So it's
gonna
Henry
be like,
Bowers,
"Da-da-da-da-da-da-da."
Belch, and Draco Malfoy that are all fighting right now.
Draco Malfoy. Oh
Did you
my
look at him?
fucking god.
Look at
Which
it.
one? This one? No, he didn't look. Oh wait,
Elizabeth
the blonde
Davis
one.
is like,
Okay.
"Ah."
Oh wait, the blonde one. No, who do you fucking think I'd refer to as
I
Draco
thought you
Malfoy
main
of that
one,
trio?
but okay. I mean, I guess, but because he's
Oh,
blonde.
do you wanna go after Henry after raising those genes like that, don't you?
Who?
Jaws: The Revenge is my favorite Jaws movie, says Ghostbusters man.
That's really
I don't disagree. Jaws
I
the Revenge
really-
is a fantastic Jaws movie.
Really like Jaws: The Revenge. I don't care what people think about
He was so funny back then, you know, like a rock fight and shit. Like,
it.
Rock fight!
Play that Anthrax, throw those rocks up and go.
Are we gonna do this or what?
Yeah, and that's the thing
What
I
are
was
you
gonna
doing?
say.
I don't know.
Were you
Is,
playing guitar or jerking off? I couldn't quite tell.
Both.
Oh,
Oh, well,
that makes sense.
multitask. We would not expect anything less from users. Salute.
Cheersies!
Okay, what are we at now?
We still have about an hour left, but we do
Don't
have a
touch
very
the wrong button.
but we do have a very injured Henry Bowers who
We're at
I
1
have to-
hour 7.
Wait, go back.
I
1
I
hour
have to
7
ask though,
minutes
does
26
any-
seconds.
27,
I mean-
28. Yeah.
Who was okay with just the impact of Henry Bowers in a different decade, as opposed to being like a greaser, like kind of
Like from Sometimes They Come Back.
exactly right, totally from that. Being this mullet-faced, meddler, shitbag, whatever. Sorry for that. I guess I can probably say shit. But, I mean, did you like the change, man?
I did. I absolutely love the fact that it went from 50s and 80s
50s
to
and 80s.
80s when I was born to now when I'm around. Like,
Yeah.
of course I'm
It
gonna
had
like
more of that
more.
relatability
Yeah, of
aspect,
course.
obviously. Yeah.
100%.
Chief, random question. Do you guys have anything that would happen in Tennessee? Nope.
I would
Yeah,
love
no.
to have something horror related take
Nope.
place in Memphis. I think
Sorry.
Memphis would be a badass town with the music aspect, and yeah, that could be cool. But nothing going on there, unfortunately. So
Johnny,
Why didn't any characters in it have a main accent, Fuego? Why not?
I'm out.
Answer for it.
It's
I'm
the
out.
same reason they didn't do it in like 90% of the main set Stephen King
Which is?
stories. Laziness and just it's okay. Sorry to quote pitch
No,
meetings.
tell them.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
But it would have been super
I don't
easy,
know.
barely an inconvenience.
It would have been super easy, but inconvenience to try to get them to talk in
So
that manner.
so that guy is gonna be walking around going after people. The big Paul Bunyan guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the original book.
That's why
and
in
they're
the
actually,
trailer you saw Pennywise jumping off of him with his balloons.
yeah, because they're finally doing it.
just topped off.
So just like
Topped
in,
off.
okay, so check it. Just like in the
Topped off.
original
Topped
miniseries
off.
and the original book, all of the kids all go off and have their original scares, and in the original miniseries, all the adults go off and have their own original scares, with Bevy going to her old house and seeing the weird woman.
Well, which is why there was a conversation for a while, since this is taking place in 1988.
Mhm.
There was a conversation to have one of the things that the kids saw was Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. That was just more an Easter egg than anything else. It would be nice if they would have done it proper. Especially since this is a New Line movie, so they have rights
Exactly.
to it.
Okay, Jaime, Elizabeth Davis are all of King's books
Yeah, excuse me.
based in Maine.
No, not all of them. I mean, Doohickey takes place in Florida. You have, obviously, The Shining that takes place in Colorado. And I have to sneeze again, which sucks. I don't know if it's a new cat or what.
It's because
but
he's not
I haven't
vaccinated.
Well, no, but just...
I just had the house cleaned professionally, so it must be the cat.
Well, we have a lot of monsoon, storm, shit, valley fever going
I hadn't
around.
sneezed since I was here, so, yeah.
Trying to get to me.
Kind of gets me, man.
Paul Bunyan's dick is on his head. In the framing. Couldn't help it. Couldn't help but point that out. Look, see? Paul Bunyan's dick is resting on his
It's
head.
not even like significant, like for you to fucking point out. Jesus fucking Christ! God.
Jesus fucking Christ!
My God.
I didn't even care. I didn't even care. You make fun of me right now. That was
Why
not
should
even
you
significant enough for you
It's
to
like
fucking
that-
make fun of,
that
because
looks
it
like
wasn't.
you
It was
should
just like
really
resting on a
actually,
fucking
okay?
dick on his fucking head, like
You're the
over a
one
fucking
picturing it
balls,
now.
just like on his fucking head. It wasn't even like that. He
I
happened to
didn't
be
get
in
into the
fucking
balls.
frame.
You're all about the balls, Susie.
Okay, Draco Arius. It is
Draco Aris is back. It is a movie
Yeah.
about a predator that severely underestimates a group of its prey. That is a very
That is
accurate way
massively
to
true,
put,
especially if you go back to the
yeah.
source material, Draco. It's really about the fact that, you know, he thought based on certain just preoccupations and the lack of power and, you know, the moderate protection that Maturin was giving them, that he could best them. And he was like, wow, they're stronger than I realized, so what do I do? Yeah, that is what it is. Here's that pivotal scene, Cecil. And it is a tremendous scene. It's really, really good.
This is really good.
Pennywise's lair, you mean?
He said the fucking projector.
Okay,
It's not even his layer.
Gee willikers, mister. Says Mikey.
Can you make that your new
Gee
catchphrase, please?
willikers, mister.
You talking to Evan? Gee willikers, man. I don't know if I can pull that off.
Gee willikers, that sounds like a lot.
I feel like it would smooth a lot of things over.
Gee willikers, that Pennywise is scary.
He's really scurry. He'd be even scurrier if he was from a folder of an Irish girl that was back in
Click, click. Click, click. Click, click. Click,
back
click.
in the scene
Click,
back
click.
in the
Click,
day.
click.
I mean,
Click, click. Click, click.
Yeah,
that wind hair.
this is great.
Yeah, that wind hair. You
It's-
think they would have retaken the pick?
I mean,
Well,
it's
that's a-
no, it's
the
pretty
same
epic.
kid-
You know, you got
it's the same kid who played
like this,
Georgie, right?
like this,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then it just slowly kind of like this.
Totally the same kid who played Georgie, and he like ages and he gets the hair and very awesomely put together scene. And it's a very nice combination. It's a nice combination of practical and
Is that
digital.
scary?
It's so random. That's what makes it so great.
No, dude, it's when he jumps the fuck out. Yeah, that's when shit gets crazy.
Not the bangs.
Ooh.
Because usually that's, the scary part when girls get banged.
I missed you.
Bangs. No, yeah, that's a bit.
Dude,
yeah,
it's so
yeah, that's
huge.
the bit.
God damn, that's so freaky.
That's
Calling right
the
at
bit,
them.
dude. Ugh. That's probably the scariest scene in the entire movie.
Oh, absolutely.
And it was not in the book, so credit to.
Were you trying to scare? Because we already know how Halloween Horror Nights is going to go. I got 4 kids. You're not going to fucking
I
scare
got
me.
4 kids.
No, she's
Hey,
like,
you're gonna be
I
in a
am
scooter.
so unfazed,
I'm gonna be
dude.
a scare,
like,
probably.
What?
I'm like frozen gold, man. Freeze that gold and then give it to me after it's been frozen. I don't give a fuck. Like, on it. What?
Chief, gotta leave now. Hope you guys have a good rest of the night. May you all have long days and pleasant nights. Thank you,
Thank you
Chief.
so
No, not
much,
long days.
Chief.
Please don't wish us long days.
Yeah.
We want short days.
No, I wouldn't. No, it's a Stephen King thing. Sorry, Susie.
It's a Stephen King thing, Susie. You wouldn't understand.
I don't care. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
You want long
Okay.
days.
Okay.
Okay.
Silver. They finally showed the name of the bike.
Wish Susie short days and pleasant sleeps. Maybe. I don't know.
Short days and restless nights, everyone.
Fuck
What?
you.
Huh?
And restful
Why is
nights.
that better?
Wish
Rather have long
Susie
days
short
and pleasant
days
nights, but-
and restful nights because
Okay, fine. Let's
we
take a
love
long
the
days and
hell out of
pleasant
her,
nights.
and we want her to be
Short days
recovering
and restless
with
nights,
lots-
everyone.
lots
Your
of
life is
sleep.
coming to an end.
I wish you the best.
I wish you the best, but I blame you the best.
Bill! Bill! Sorry, I couldn't help it. Too easy.
So, just
We're
to give some
assholes.
clarification, just to give some clarification, in the book they go back, they go to Nebel twice, and I'm trying to remember if they do in fact do that in this film. They do, if I remember correctly.
Fuego's had enough drinks to throw that accent in there at this point.
Yeah, it's always indicative, I suppose.
Yeah.
But,
Elizabeth Davis. Well, I hate to say goodbye, but I have to
Sorry.
work in the morning. Love you all.
Bye,
Love
Elizabeth.
you.
we love you.
Sarah, sending weird nonsense for my own amusement. Send all the fucking nonsense, because that's all we're fucking
Yeah,
putting out.
seriously, Sarah, we keep counts on all your awesome
Lou
amusement.
Systema says, creepiest moment for me was the out of focus shot of the librarian over Ben's shoulder.
Well, that's
Fair enough.
actually who invited me to check out the Stephen King podcast bit, Lewis. Yeah.
Sarah Count says there's some layer of the tower where the horror show reviews only cute and cuddly movies. Yeah, probably.
Yes, so we only review. God, what Stephen King would be cute and cuddly as I rack my brain.
She's saying it would be an alternate version of the tower.
Well, it obviously would, but
Jeez, Fuego. Susie's just slowly backing up. Anyone think they should add the skateboarder kid? I don't know.
No, I don't know who that is.
Well, it's probably from the book Fuego. How do you not know?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Skateboard again?
There you go.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the interesting things that they did in this that I have to make mention to is the fact that it's like prior missing stuff that was tossed out as, I don't know, it's almost like luring a fish, like casting a line, so to speak, sort of instance. It's like, hey, this kid's not quite dead. Well, we're already trying to find him. Because he is about to be dead.
He's about to be dead.
Yeah. And they're on Nebold Street already, so... Well, and it was prominently used in the advertising material, too, was the fact that they were going to show that Richie was missing. And
Sarah, Stephen King presents
love the
Peppa
lighting
Pig.
right there.
I'm fucking all about it.
yeah. Hey, I bought Stephen... hail to StephenKing.com. I bought it about 8 months ago for a reason.
So Mikey Mnemonic clarifies and says Bill has a go on the skateboard and sees a Jaws-like shark in the river. In the book.
New one.
In the book, does that not sound familiar?
Well, there was a character who has a Jaws-like shark encounter.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty positive it's not Bill.
That'd be great. I would love that.
It's a kid who actually ends up dying.
By the shark?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sweet.
100%.
That's cool.
Well, it's because Stephen King basically looked at the story as his homage to every classic monster through those years that had any relevance or bearing or, whatever. And so, he had a werewolf with Richie. He had, the list goes on. I'd forgotten about this part, so I'm watching captivatively.
No! This is where Eddie loses his arm. As far as it not breaking.
Why is it no breaking?
Dun, da, 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 dun, da, 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 dun.
God, and
Circus
and
music.
then he sees the extent of it down there.
Ew!
Yeah, it's back to the leper. Ugh.
Oh, smack.
Yeah, that break.
It really doesn't look like that should have broken his arm. It didn't look like he fell on it. He fell on his back entirely. That was the biggest cop-out arm break I've ever seen in my life!
Remind me if you've broken an arm, sir.
Yeah, Mikey Mnemonic says, yeah, it was Skateboard Kid in the book. Not Bill, I guess. I don't know.
I was going to say, it was like a separate thing with the canal, and he got eaten, and so on.
I remember them seeing piranhas in the River Creek, says SK.
Well,
I think it's when they're headed to the big showdown. So there's a shark moment and a piranha moment? Or is it piranhas versus a shark?
I'm pretty sure it was all in the same moment where he saw, like, fleshy creatures in the water, and then this kid ended up being eaten by it.
I want to see any kid being eaten by a shark. That's why I like that Kidner boy's death. Yes! Clown room! With an homage to Poltergeist, right? Isn't there?
Exactly.
Where's the Poltergeist clown? Or am I thinking of an incorrect homage? Oh no, it's an homage to the original Pennywise. That's right. One of the dummies is wearing the original Pennywise's gear.
Yeah, and this whole room was like completely different in every way, but like very nicely nuanced and had tons of different awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome examples. Spooky as shit now. Yeah, it was there.
Fuck. I love how he says that. Did you notice the pill in the leper's mouth? Of course, Draco. That's why it's so creepy and gross.
Yeah.
Blech. Blech. Mike gets attacked by Rodan at the Iron Stacks? Rodan, the creature from Godzilla?
Well, that's in the...
In the book?
Yeah, that's in the book.
Really? The giant pterodactyl creature appears in the book?
Yeah.
Holy
it's like
shit.
It's
I
like
need
a
to read this
pterodactyl,
book.
like, bird, like, bit of craziness, yeah.
See, at least they said Beep Beep Richie once, but it just didn't make sense.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
And yet somehow I don't remember Loth.
Yeah.
Really?
That's creepy as hell. Ah! Ah!
Yeah.
Oh, this was the greatest. This was maybe the greatest scene in the movie when I saw it the first time.
You
The
think
way
so?
he unspun himself
Oh,
and started to do the dance, you know, like the little movements as he's getting closer and stuff. The vaudeville.
It's a real person doing this, which is especially awesome.
No, there's digital effects.
No. Well, I mean, you can tell the gloss, but they said they had a digital transformer. You know, just
This right here, how he starts walking so slowly and doing like a performance. So scary. Oh, old lady Von Slaughter is back.
You go fuck yourself.
Lady Von Slaughter. We will never think her as such. We love her and we treasure her presence. She is as
Fucking piece of shit.
amazing as they come.
That's cute. That's normal. You can go fuck yourself.
Shouldn't it be nice?
See, they didn't. You're kind of right about one thing. They didn't get across very well the fact that making them scared makes them marinate.
Yeah.
Essentially, like he marinates them in their own fear
Which
before
is
eating.
a really big thing.
It's a huge
unfortunately,
thing.
but it's not like incessantly necessary.
Why
It's
hasn't
not-
anyone done it fucking Maze at Universal Studios yet? Did they? Did they do one, Fuego?
Maybe they did one last year. I don't know. I didn't pay attention to that shit.
Oh, this movie's so good. Here we go. Big mouth time.
Big math time. I think that's what you call it.
Yeah.
I love this
Big
scene.
old forehead.
Hello. It's so fucking delivery, dude. Oh, you fucking cock. Yes.
Damn.
Way to go, Bevy.
I forgot.
That-
I
about
love
that.
that
that blood.
Yeah, the blood floats up.
Because he'll float.
Because it floats, yeah. This is so dope, though.
Yeah.
Where, like,
this
half
is
shifts.
actually. Oh, I hate on this movie a lot.
Why would you hate on this movie? It's so good. What is there to hate on? You liked it the first time around, didn't you?
I get it.
It's completely different from the source material and
Well, the
And the
first one,
original-
the first one, Tim Curry wasn't.
yeah.
Eh?
I don't know.
That wasn't. I know.
Now you're sounding like Marsha. You're not gonna be happy unless it's an exact page-by-page replication.
But that's
of the
what I'm
book
saying.
now.
I fucking hate remakes too. But come on, this was
phenomenal.
this was done really well.
Yeah, this is.
It was done really
This
well.
is fantastically done.
And yet you
Jaime.
still hate on it a lot.
No.
I'm
And
so
this is
confused.
where
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no,
I
wait.
can understand why I'm reassessing.
He's let down. I think, right?
No. No.
Okay, then I don't know what you're talking about.
I know you do. It's fine. It's fine, go.
Then what don't you like about it? Beep beep, Jaime?
Hmm?
What's up, Mike? You said?
Dude, she
Beep,
just
beep.
called her a sloot.
Salute! Fucking salute! No,
Very
okay,
sore.
Jaime. Okay, so
Very
what?
sore.
No, I'm not being a dick. I'm genuinely curious. What is it that has disappointed you?
About this incarnation.
Of what?
About. Okay. About this installment of the, property. basically.
Draco says his favorite quote from Pennywise was that it's not real enough for you, Bill. It was real enough for Georgie. Yeah, that's fucking good. That's a good line.
So what?
All that soft and all
Do you feel
that
this takes
side.
you out of it? Like you're not invested? Like you can't enjoy it? I'm not. It's hard to believe. I'm not being a dick right now. I'm like genuinely interested.
It's an amazing title. Like
Kiefer
I mean,
Grunman Brady is here. I can't wait for the smoke hole scene. Gonna be cool to see Andy's interpretation.
Okay, I'm trying to ask Jaime a question. So
she's trying to,
Yeah, I don't give a
deliberate.
shit.
I know you
She's
don't.
trying to deliberate. not in a state to
Beep
give
beep,
a
Jaime,
decent
says Mikey
conscious cerebral equation, so whatever.
You slipped into the accent.
And yeah, it's bad.
I'm really not trying to be a dick. I'm really trying to figure
I
out,
know,
like, what what? No, shut the fuck up, Cecil. Like, what? It's not what you expected. It's not. It didn't live up to your expectations. Or...
Yeah, I'm curious as to why you're ripping on it when we all enjoyed the movie.
No, shut.
Well, I'm sorry.
I'm
being
I'm
real.
actually not ripping on it.
Well, no, you mentioned you're like, I rip on this movie a lot, and I was like, really? I'm surprised to hear that. You said that.
Did I really?
You did. Yes, you did.
You just did. That's why I asked you that.
Yeah, that's why
question.
we were following.
That's
up.
why I was
I
asking
thought
you.
you
That's
liked
why.
this movie. Yeah, you said I rip on this movie a lot, but I was like, what?
Maybe you heard me say other people have ripped on this movie a lot, and so
I guess it's possible, but Susie and I both misheard you the same way, if that's the case.
okay. Well, true.
Whatever, man. You know.
Dude, I don't mind this movie. I like this movie a lot. Okay, sorry. I'll specify it. Damn, there you go. I like this movie.
Downtown,
love
do
it,
your
but
thing, do your thing. I'm imagining Jay doing his dance.
Oh, great. Okay.
I don't get it. It's a fucking two-step, man. Like, what do you mean?
Just get to sleep. Dumbass fuck. What you talking about?
Fuck, I'm late, says Will Escredia. What's up, Will? Good to see you.
Hey, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
That joke never gets old to me. I don't know why. Everyone, ladies and gentlemen, CP is here. CP from YouTube's Will Escredia is here. Just to give proper credit where credit's due.
My man.
CP, of course, of Showbiz Beat, a.k.a. Theo's movie reviews on Monday nights.
What?
Huh?
What's that?
Did I say that wrong?
What is that? I'm on CP's.
CP will be laughing at that.
I'm on CP's thing, but what is your corresponding?
It's okay.
craziness?
CP will CP. It was all to make CP laugh, so I'm hoping it will succeed.
Well, no, dude, I'm asking, like, what the hell is that other show?
No, yeah, there's another channel that's kind of aping what CP does for Showbiz. Like, he's kind of single white femaling him. So I've been giving CP a little bit of shit about it. It's pretty funny.
Right. Damn.
Will said,
Well, I've been on that show, so yeah.
hi.
Sorry, guys, just juggling chainsaws, and then I made him laugh. He doesn't do LOL. He just does ha 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 ha.
No, that's the thing.
He'll even do one where it's like ha 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 ha. So he'll do like a long H-A-A-A-A-A-A and then H-A-H-A-H-A-H. He refuses to do LOL, so he spells out how he's laughing.
Man, you really go all fucking out, man.
He is as old
You could just
school
do, like,
out loud
voice.
laughing as
CP
possible.
says he's a bootleg
Very
Theo's movie
impressive.
reviews.
Wow.
See, I knew he'd laugh. I knew he'd do it. I'm gonna make myself a drink! Okay, fair enough. I see you.
Good. Make me drink.
I see you, Siri.
Hmm.
I see you.
Susie.
You're like,
Materi.
yeah, the way you're spelling it out is
Watch
very
Avatar.
funny.
Nope. I'm good.
Downtown, do your thing, do your thing.
Where's Jay?
I'm chewing gum. And
Do you guys have the It 2017 soundtrack? No, but I would love to start listening to it because I have just forgotten to do so.
He's jealous.
I was
He's okay.
listening to
happened
all the
was-
fun.
Downtown, do your thing, do your thing.
Round town, do your thing.
Got it in your head. What are you going to pee?
Well, yeah.
Can you make it to the bathroom?
Where's Jay? He's like, I don't get it. To the left, to the left. And the man tells him,
to the left,
to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. What was not
How
the
do I
kid?
follow these instructions?
Now, freak, now, freak, now, freak, now. Go by yourself, work it by yourself. Down, down.
Talk to the audience, Susie.
Hi guys, what's up? Are you enjoying this shit so far? You got anything to fucking say?
What's up, guys? You enjoying this shit so far?
Yeah. So is there anything that, okay, I love this movie. I don't like remakes, but if there's anything, I know Jaime, there's something in there. If there's something, is there something that just irks you so much? What is it about this movie? You can't enjoy it. You can't just like let that shit go and just fucking swallow it for a fucking moment
Whoa.
and
whoa.
enjoy the movie.
Oh.
What is it?
Damn.
What?
Swallowing it.
I'm talking about swallowing
I would
it. If
not
you can't swallow it
Swallow it.
and just enjoy the fucking movie. This scene. Kill him.
We get too distracted. Susie, you better be entertaining everyone. Susie, you're on the phone, and you're the only one there.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Tell me what the fuck yeah.
Talk to the audience.
I say dab on haters, Sarah. Okay, yeah. Alright, I don't do that. Will, I'm from the UK. I'm British.
I'm British.
Anyway.
Anyway. Anywho's it's.
So, yeah, I've been here for a minute. I've been here for a while. So, yeah. Anyway. I am entertaining. I'm very fucking entertaining. These fuckers, yeah, back here, yeah, I don't know. Mikey Mnemonic. It's 5 a.m. I need a drink, but have 3 more hours at work. After this, I'm blasting the gatehouse with some Gorgoroth. Gorgoroth's fucking awesome. And yeah, home, then bed. That's what I gotta say. Great stream, though. Yeah, because we're amazing! I know.
Hey, tell everyone we're going to have a really big announcement on October 14th.
We're gonna have a really big, like, huge announcement on the, wait, October?
October 14th.
October 14th. Because I'm gonna say, we already passed August. October 14th. We're gonna have a huge announcement, like this big, like that big of an announcement. So, yeah. It's gonna be pretty epic. Will, I am from Kensington, Great Britain. Thank you. I am foreign. I was born that way. I guess that helps with my awesome charismatic attributes. I don't fucking know.
I was born this way. This is the best commentary ever.
Yep.
One person and she's texting someone.
Yep.
Which J are you texting?
Fuck you.
I know it's one, Susie.
She's like, I can't, I hope.
You already know which one.
Do I, though?
Yeah.
I don't know that I do. Is it J-A or J-O?
Look.
I can't, what am I?
Oh.
Do I have telescopic vision? Come on, buddy, we gotta go finish this. You okay? I don't know. You might wanna have some water. I think Fuego needs some water.
What do you got right now?
Get this man some water! Huh? Really? Yeah, really.
Okay. What do we got right now?
We are currently at, for those joining late, we are at 1 hour, 37 minutes, and, well, 38 minutes right now. So 1 hour, 38 minutes and 2 seconds, 3 seconds. CP. Bruv, you taking a piss, mate?
Wait, what?
that's what CP asked. I think a scene people don't like is the kissing Bev to wake up. I didn't like it at first, but with more thought, I saw it as the power of belief to defeat Pennywise and Ben's power of belief to wake. That's about the only way that you can excuse it, Honeyball, to be honest with you. Because I actually thought it was super fucking cheesy too, but if I look at it through that prism, the problem is, the movie didn't set that up. The movie should have set that up, especially before the time that they shoot Pennywise in the forehead. That is something they shoot with the power of thought, but that wasn't explained. So when I first watched the movie, I thought that was Pennywise playing along, making them think they had shot him in the head when he actually hadn't been. So I think they needed to be more clear to make sure that we knew that it was indeed the power of belief and it was indeed affecting him, rather than him just playing along, making them think that they'd won. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
And he's playing the original Street Fighter here, not even Street Fighter 2, by the way. He's playing the original Street Fighter game, I believe. He even said, Street Fighter, I gotta get better at Street Fighter. And that's not Street Fighter 2, so it's the actual original Street Fighter.
That's a long stretch. Yeah.
What are you eating? What'd you get?
A Quest bar?
Oh, okay, Quest bar, not one of the Nutrisystem ones. Okay. I was like, bro, did you just dip it in my diet food? No, yeah, have all the Quest bars you want, man. Yeah, because I'm not going to eat those. I can't. I'm not supposed to. Quest bars are good, man. Good protein. I like those bars. Sorry, side distraction. Let's see. Chris Bethel, live ceremony, Sarah, the softer, cuddlier version of Pet Cemetery.
My God.
Cecil and Fuego are getting married? What? Someone said you were.
You guys knew? Oh, you're trying to keep it a secret.
Pickle Rick is ring bearer.
I mean, DL guys, but you know, if you would like us to, well, you know.
Tell us yourself, Cecil. Goddamn slavery has been abolished. What did I say?
What?
Sarah Counts says Cecil and Fuego are getting married. Chris, JK. Sarah, you started something. Now people are gonna run with it.
It's not a joke. She knows. She can see it.
Hey, shut
you
the
guys
fuck
are
up.
so in love. It's adorable.
You shut your fucking face.
It's so fucking cute.
Hey, Ghostly, why don't you shut up?
Don't be fucking jealous.
I'm jealous of your complexion, your
my
translucency.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah,
we have a
my fucking
nice-
dungeon town. If any idea how
nice
hard I have to
loving
fucking
dynamic.
work
If
to
you're
get
not
this
down with
fucking
that,
shit.
Yeah, apparently the only thing visible is the
What?
hoo-ha, because it produces kids on a constant basis.
I've heard no fucking complaints.
Yeah.
And no one can argue I don't like to have a good fucking time. That's all I'm fucking saying.
It's like, I'm translucent, except for that part.
I glow
that
in
part is way obvious.
I
for
glow
people.
in the fucking dark.
Susie drops trow and it's like, ah, beams from heaven.
I said no complaint that I don't have, like, to have a good time. Fucking obviously.
I mean,
4
should
times
that,
there's
though?
proof of that.
It's guy love between two guys, says Mikey. That's
No,
a
it's-
reference to something.
Yeah.
I can't
No.
remember what.
It's like kind of one of those. What's the
Corey,
name?
how fucking dare
It's like,
you? He
the
says
lights are
Fuego and
shining
Cecil are
and-
gay. That's the big announcement for October 13th. First off, it's October 14th. And second off, fuck you.
He knows. He met us. He
He
knows.
loves us.
Draft 1
Yes.
was Cecil and
Yes.
Fuego are having a baby. How did we suddenly become the butt of our own fucking viewers'
I'm
jokes?
totally-
What the hell's going on?
It's amazing, right?
It's not amazing because we're at a good part of the movie and we should be focusing on the commentary, but we're addressing the fact
they
that
know
people
what
think
they get
Fuego
tuning
and I
in
want to
with
bone
us.
down, and that's
Hey,
not for public consumption.
they're hitting those diehard questions like head on. You know what I mean? Give them what they want.
Mike and Mnemonic says Scrubs. I love Scrubs. Scrubs is one of the best comedy TV shows. I would take Scrubs over Friends.
Where did that come from?
He posted about it.
Why?
Mike and Mnemonic said Scrubs.
For what?
I don't know. He might not. He might
That's
just
what
be
I'm saying,
talking
like,
about
where did
like
that just
the
come
cool
from?
garb that medical professionals wear. But I took it as a reference to the show. Anthony says Brokeback Horror Show. All right, guys, let's back it down a little bit, okay? Let's just calm our tits.
But think of the
Just a
ratings.
little bit.
Look
Just
at the ratings.
calm our
Let's go
tits.
through the fucking roof.
Let's
I'm
do a
kind of
fanfic
okay
of
with
Cecil
it,
and
but
Fuego.
he's
God
obviously-
damn it! What is going
He's
on with
obviously
everyone?
very
It's
averse
for
to
the
this
show!
idea.
Yeah, for the show. They want to
It's
do a
for the
fanfic.
show!
Someone please
I'm like kind
Photoshop
of
their
okay
heads
with
on a
it, and you won't
Brokeback
listen to
Mountain
me.
poster. God damn it!
I just-
What the fuck?
I just
Stop
wanted-
encouraging it, Susie.
I have the means to make this happen!
No.
I know the people!
No.
I just want him to open up and listen to me, you know, because I really care about him.
Here,
a lot.
Fuego, wear this.
Wait, what?
There. If Fuego was wearing it, it'd be true love. But it's not.
We don't have a Waluigi. What the hell?
Wah!
I'm Waluigi! Wah!
Yeah, you are so no love.
We got Mario and Fuegigi.
Yeah, truly. Sure, why not?
Look, it's what the people want. Don't deny them.
Well, look. I'm not gonna put my thing in a bum just for their freaking pleasure.
That's
okay?
what she said. That's what she said. Ah, that was the funniest bit ever. I'm just gonna put my thing in a bum.
Don't talk about your thing in bum. Don't talk about that. You can never hit yourself.
Mikey Mnemonic says, "Why can't I quit you?"
I'm so in trouble with you.
That's the line from
Everything
Brokeback
that
Mountain. I just can't quit you.
Why?
No, because we're not gonna make it a thing. Susie, put on a wig.
Okay.
Blue hair, Susie.
Yeah. All about it. Wait.
Rolling, rolling, rolling on a river.
Rolling Death
We're
Chain
in
on
a
the
really
river?
good part of the movie,
Like
but we're
rolling
completely
Death Chain?
distracted.
Like rolling Death Chain on the river? How are we gonna explain that? Really
Yeah,
simple,
it's the
barely-
shame. The amount
really
of comments
easy,
you still
barely
get
anything,
saying,
man.
it's the shame, Fuego. Why do you keep saying Death Chain? You sound so stupid.
Honestly, it's super easy, barely.
that actually
inconvenient.
works really well. Here, wait, I gotta take a picture of this.
Yeah, this is funny. We got
Actually, it's gonna be super easy.
barely an
inconvenient.
Oh,
inconvenience.
I look great with blue
You do.
hair. I should do this.
Wow!
It's
We
Wham!
just stopped
Wham.
to take this picture.
happening.
Yep. Here it goes. Here is dancing. Here he goes. Don't.
This is so
Yes!
No.
Okay.
good. Our
Wait, hold on.
It movie.
Hold on.
No.
No! Oh!
Commentary
Wait,
has
hold on.
gone off the rails.
Hold on.
Well, they never has.
Wait. Okay, here we go.
Oh, here come the deadlights.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell me he does that in
Yeah,
real life.
this-
That'd be
Woo!
amazing
This is
foreplay.
where-
Dolphin face.
This is where I wondered, everyone.
That's amazing foreplay.
Dolphin toothy face.
We good?
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. I'm all about this. Fuck yeah. I need blue hair. Some bangs in there.
Tickly, monkey around.
Our It movie commentary has gone off the rails. It's a great picture.
It's okay.
Sky. Sky.
Turn it around. Super easy. Bound, confound.
Yes. Actually put my hair up. So it's inside.
Pennywise.
Pennywise!
Mm-hmm.
Uns ja!
Would you rather go orange?
Maybe.
Let's try and see.
Hold on.
Oh, I never took this. Ha ha! Oh, bloody bowers! I'm going to
That
put
is
a bolt through your head.
Nice.
Pick up the quarter. Put it in your pocket. Oh!
Show this guy the mouse.
All right, so we're about to see the fact that Henry Bowers is going to get knocked down, but not out.
Yeah.
Not all the way out. Oh, smack.
Yeah.
All the way down.
Yeah, and that's the one thing where this is basically like primary on people who have either seen the original 1990 film or if they've read the IMDb or the book. You know, they're under the impression he is going to return despite this very harrowing, dive down this insanely nasty-looking hole where you would think he would be dead. Fun.
Oh, this is where...
This is
What's his
where
name?
all the stabbing
Stanley.
goes down. Yeah.
Stanley gets his face chewed
Stanley
on.
gets messed up. And that's where I'm really curious how they're going to do the additional correlation. Are they going to just make it...
You have a little bit of the black poking out here.
And
in
I
the
saw
front
that.
there.
Hold on.
Got a little of the black
Otherwise, you look like
Pokemon.
you look like any Hollywood whore.
Whore?
Huh?
Whore.
What?
Yes, I heard you. There we go.
It actually doesn't look bad, the orange. It juxtaposes the black all over you.
Do y'all think it juxtaposes them? So then give us the comments below.
Just wear this the rest of the time.
Yeah, Draco, yeah, I mean, he
Yes,
should
yes,
have
yes.
died from the fall, but once again, this is, you know, you don't know the sort of strange padding, stupidity, explanation, whatever. They left it vague enough where there is lots of, yeah, lots of aspects to shift that shizzle around, which is why he was already listed on the IMDb before the second film even began.
Ah, he's eating his face!
Yikes!
Dude, that thing is so creepy. Oh, and it pops out, and then same hand, Pennywise pops back. It's so good. I see you, motherfuckers. There you go.
She put that on the fa- Oh, okay.
I said Susie got a different look going today. Thoughts?
Yeah.
God damn it.
See Fuego.
Oh my god, yeah. The orange is so apparent.
I'm sitting right next to you.
I
Like,
know,
you can see
I
me
saw
in
you
real
put it-
life.
Okay.
Oh
I
my
saw
god, what happened to your hair? Oh my god!
Oh my god, what happened
Right
to
into
Susie?
my eyeball.
No, I saw you put it on and I was just... It's really good.
It was just...
He's adorable. Jaime doesn't want to piss me off. It's just, it's so cute.
Me? Ugh.
I can't do it. I can't.
Did they find the dead lads? The dead lad... Oh. Georgie. It's Georgie. It's Georgie. It's Georgie. Susie, it's Georgie. It's Georgie. It's Georgie. It's Georgie. Alright. Cheersies. Oh, you already finished yours. Of course you did, Fuego.
I didn't.
Oh, yes. Yes, there.
Man, sipping on that scissor.
Wait, are those supposed to be children or adults?
Where?
I thought he only went after children.
Yeah.
So what are the adult bodies doing down in the sewer?
What are you talking about? There's no adult bodies.
They were adult bodies.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were.
No, they weren't.
Okay, Mara.
What?
If you watched Aquaman, you'd know.
I don't watch that.
I'll rip that fucking hair right off your head.
Do it.
I think it would be so hilarious if your carpet matched the drapes because
Joke's on you.
it would
I
scare.
don't have carpets.
It would scare everyone. Oh snap! You just made a bunch of dudes' nights.
So you were saying.
was gonna say it looked like a stoplight coming out from below.
My headphones out of my head. Hi, mate. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, what?
Wait, no, where's it? Where, okay,
They're bringing down Bev.
where's adults? There's no
Where's
adults.
Where's adults?
Where's adults?
That's the question.
Where
Where's
are the
adults?
There's no adults. It's children.
There were in the fucking
They're,
thing.
they're children.
That's what I'm saying. They were just.
They're
Those were
children.
adult bodies.
Maybe they're really big, overgrown children, but they're children. They're not adults.
Bitch, I will pull that hair out one strand at a time. Yep. Alright, my turn.
Here we go. Here we go.
I like blue, so I'm gonna go with the blue.
Please fucking put it on. Oh my fucking god.
There's no, where? What makes you think that they are adults?
What?
Why don't you have blue hair?
What?
Why don't you have blue hair, Sonic?
Oh wait, no, that's a Mario song. Yeah, that was the Mario song. I don't know the Sonic music.
Why? Why do you think? No, it's children. And that hey, up until 18, they're children.
I think I found Green Zone somewhere.
Okay.
What took
But-
you so long?
No, but the children. It's children. Really big, overly, like, developed children.
Absolutely.
I fucking can't. Oh my god. Wait, give me that wig back. Jesus Christ. The entourage.
We're totally away. Fuego, where did you go? What is going on?
Here.
This is a Hale movie. What do you keep walking away for? Let's see the. Corey says, "Let's see the carpet." Well, you better stuff that wig down the.
Good fucking luck, cause there's nothing down there.
Is it linoleum or hardwood? I don't know what that means, but.
I'm
Susie?
sophisticated. It's hardwood.
You're hardwood.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
Just don't leave it in the water for too long
That's
because
the-
it'll warp.
aging. You go fuck
Yeah,
yourself.
that's the
Lord.
intention. That's a
The
that's
entrance,
perspective.
the entrance will go like this and instead do this.
We step on it, it's like.
Then you have to start using the guide in, so it's like. She has warped wood.
It's just as good as anyone else's.
Except it's had 4 kids pass through and slap the
Okay.
top of the doorway on the way out.
I've
Hey,
had
we're out of
Hey.
here.
I've had no complaints.
Oh, he literally just shot Georgie in the fucking face.
Well, yeah, that's the fact that he understood.
Oh, he's like, well, yeah.
That's so aggressive, though. That's such a hard thing to do. I love that moment.
That's
during
why
the
this
fucking
is an
actual movie.
R-rated movie. Like beats like that, man. Holy shit.
That's hard with the kids, though.
Mike and Monica said Green Hill Zone. LOL. That's what I was doing. Do 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 do. This was creepy when Georgie turned into Pennywise, like a little teeny Pennywise.
He did such a good job.
He did.
I wonder what he like. His thought process.
This was, in fact, insanely creepy.
So good. Oh, I don't know how you people with long hair take it.
Hey, what?
How you people with long hair take it.
I put my hair up most of the time.
How would
Hello.
you long
Look, see right
hair?
here. So this is them using their imagination,
Yeah.
but it's not made clear that that's what happened.
What do you mean?
It means to me he's acting this. He's trying to make it look like it was more effective than it actually was.
Yeah, okay.
But that's not actually the case. It apparently actually affected him, right, Fuego?
Right, because he's working. He needs their fear. That's how he survives.
No, but that thing, the pop in the forehead, was supposed to
Right.
do more damage than it did. in
Okay,
the
but
movie.
it didn't work, and he shows them that he cannot be defeated by a fucking thing in his forehead.
Is that the case, or can he? That's what
He-
I'm saying. They left it unclear.
He survives.
They should
off
have
of fear.
explained it better. No, I
Okay,
know that
yeah.
much.
I agree.
But the pop, they should have explained that better.
Okay.
Because to me, again, I still can't tell if it was actually effective or if he's just making it seem like it was
Okay,
effective.
but yes, you think in any other situation with an animal, whatever, shoot to the head, it's fucking
But they
gone.
didn't shoot it.
Okay, but he did.
But it's a bolt. It's nothing that actually comes out. It just goes tink.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
To
it's true.
them, that should be the end of it, but it's not. But if anything, he's still alive.
I love this delivery.
This, yeah.
Whore. I love that. Whore. Otherwise, I'll take you. All of you.
So for that split second, yes, they think they have it in the bag. By
Do you want to
shooting
see
them
what's
in the
coming? I
fucking
should have waited
Yeah.
until this came, but I'll show you.
I was gonna say, you prefaced it pretty well.
One night. That's all we need to do. Spank bag storage full.
Mikey. Susie Spank Bank storage full.
Yeah, you know. You're
Well,
welcome.
Good job. They all
I
wanted
fucking
that.
told you, Bill. I
Okay.
have this coming. For our background.
What?
Yeah.
What?
It's a full size animatronic for our background.
Whoa, fucking crackhead house.
I'm gonna
It's
need
gonna be in
some
the
time
background.
alone with her.
Keep it clean, Susie. Keep it clean.
I'll keep it all kinds of clean.
Oh, they're gonna whoop his ass now.
I
That's a
forgot
bat
that
to the
Rich.
face.
I forgot Rich is like dropping F-bombs like, welcome to the fucking Losers Club.
See, I like
asshole."
that. All the burning hands
totally
are coming
forgot
out.
about
Like,
that.
Okay, so Scarlet
there's
Shadow.
the painting person.
Scarlet Shadow said it wasn't loaded anyway. The bolt. It was the power of Bill's belief that struck him in the head.
That's what I'm saying. They
Yeah.
didn't make that clear enough. If they had made that more clear, I would have been more on board with it. But to me, because they weren't clear with it, it felt like Pennywise was playing along, making them think they heard him. But
that's what I told you, that they thought they had him. But
see, and this was the mummy that we didn't actually see in the movie, right? From the actual comic
that
or the book.
Eddie's.
Which one?
You okay,
This?
Fuego? Jeez.
No, Eddie's.
No,
Eddie,
I was
no,
looking
no,
at you,
no,
man. I
Eddie's
was
part.
like, this bit right here with them.
No, the
fighting
bit
apart.
where he wraps him up with the bandages. That felt like
Eddie.
a mummy that we didn't actually see
No,
before.
No,
Eddie's
it's not
part.
in the source material. Yeah.
There was
No.
no mummy in the source material?
Eddie, no, that Eddie, that guy that was all like,
Pretty sure there
he's
was.
afraid of like diseases and stuff like that. Eddie, that part, it
Yeah.
looked like he'd look like a mummy, and he was all like bandaged up and shit because he's afraid of diseases and shit like that.
I'm like, oh shit! This movie was so good, though. God damn it, I love this movie. Even though we've been super distracted by other stuff, it
It's
still remains so
great.
good. I love this.
Oh, dude, if the new one is so good.
It's gonna be such a bummer if it's not.
Not what?
It's so good.
Not amazing like
This was
Are you
this is
kidding?
officially the biggest horror movie of all time.
Have you
Yeah.
seen the cast?
It actually beat
No, I
the-
know.
Well, it beat The Exorcist. It's the biggest movie of all time, box office wise, for a horror film. This one.
Oh, it
This,
costs more than
this,
anything else?
Well, it depends if you're doing for readjustment for inflation or if you're doing for total box office. But total box office, this is the new king.
I love this end too, where he's like, fear, and he just
Yeah.
drops.
It
Yeah,
has
yeah, yeah.
made more money than any
That-
horror
no, this-
movie. And that's the thing.
wait.
You're like,
Jaime,
hey,
wait.
adjust it all you want.
Jaime,
But
shush, shush, shush.
it's made more money than any horror film in history.
But
Just saying.
Yes,
that is
so good.
fucking brilliant. That
It's like it's basically saying, as long as there's fear in the world, I'll still
yes,
be here.
fear, and that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The cats are about to break out into a fight.
Corey knew that.
Now, if this was the Stephen King story, we'd be like, we can't figure out how to escape from the sewers, so we should all have sex with Beverly. And
Yeah.
that's how we'll figure out how to escape.
Yep, there's a big
And
gangbang
then-
at the end of this in the book.
And then, that's how we'll figure out how to escape, and then everything will be cool.
And Ben's the only one to finish. It's true.
I am.
It's true. I
I-
remember reading that scene. Everyone
not
takes
even-
a turn. They run a train on Bev.
This
And
is
then
all
Ben's
real.
the only one to actually finish.
She alleges to feel
It's true.
the
It's true.
she alleges to feel the most from Bill, but like Ben is the biggest, and she actually gets off from Ben, which is so gross. When you're talking about kids, this is an empty cup. Thank God.
Okay, no, keep going.
Yeah.
No, keep going. Keep going.
It's
No,
like,
you can't.
it's so gross to
Shut up, Cecil. He's
it's
on
so
fucking
gross to talk about when you're just like, Ben, the 12-year-old.
Ben's the biggest, so he comes the most.
Ben had the biggest dick as a 12-year-old, and so that's what got 12-year-old Ben. It's so. Ugh.
Okay.
Yes,
so
the new
obviously,
Pennywise animatronic Mikey
Hey,
is
that's
what I
all
was showing
Stephen
you.
King.
Okay,
And Stephen
so-
King was
okay.
obviously a weirdo in his time in that regard.
Corey
87
Novak says there was a mummy in the source material. I thought, Fuego.
Well, there was.
Well, you were just saying no, there wasn't.
Well, not in the new version.
That little bit, that's what I was saying, that little bit where the bandages wrapped up
Oh,
the person was their homage to the
okay.
mummy.
I misunderstood you there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love this live stream.
because
you guys
the
are
old
entertaining
school,
as hell. Too bad Marsha wasn't there.
So-
No, you wouldn't want that.
well, the old
Marsha would've
school
just
was
been a
basically
down-
the
downer
fact
the
that
whole time.
I mean, a zombie, a mummy, a werewolf. I mean, all the stuff that Susie's asking me a question. Yes.
no, I'm sorry. So the ending, obviously, it's completely different than the fucking book.
Have you not heard about this aspect before?
No,
It's
I
like
have.
Everybody jokes
So-
about it.
The gangbang?
The
Yeah,
gangbang.
no,
yeah, it's gross. It
Okay.
feels so out of place. It's like Stephen King, 1987, lots of cocaine, out of his mind.
He's like,
Why
you know what'd be
did you-
great? If all these kids fucked each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's
And it's
do
like,
it. Let's fucking do it. And then I'm gonna make the big guy come. Yeah. Pass that fucking mirror over.
Wow, you really fucking
Yeah,
took
this
it
is
to a
right.
whole new place. I was just trying to fucking
I almost
ask him a
can't
fucking
do it. I
question.
almost can't do it here though because it just it's
Too
so
real.
weird and
You,
and it
you,
doesn't
real,
touch me, man.
I'm trying to create conversation,
Too real.
and
Okay, and here they am.
Cecil might be going to jail later.
I'm actually so stoked they're doing the slice here with the bottle. Yeah, this is great.
With what?
They're all doing the like blood.
Okay,
and, like,
yeah.
Slice at the bottle.
Okay, so do
Just
you
a little
think?
bit different than all coming in Beverly at the same time.
Shut the
What?
fuck up. Okay, so
What?
so with this new remake, do you think this is a better ending to segue into chapter 2?
Better than all banging Beverly?
Shut
Yeah.
the fuck up.
I thought that's what
I'm
you were
just
asking.
okay. Yes. Okay.
Actually, I
absolutely,
think
yes.
it's good.
But
I think it's good. Although the weird thing is the fact that the original film, as I space, like especially in spot on, specified many times, the original film, this original 2017 film focused specifically on the
It's the Lovers Club.
Well, it's the Lovers Club, and it's the young side of the storytelling. And even though that has been segued and sidetracked, it does jump back and forth in the original storytelling of the novel, just like in the miniseries. It's like there is a correlating storytelling between the old flashbacks and the new occurrences. That's the way the story is framed in the novel. So, I mean, you're like, okay, check it out. We meet this character, and he remembers, the way things were back when he was a kid, and then he jumps back and they give you some, current correspondence and, just, I don't know,
okay. So what I'm
revelation.
asking you is that as a diehard, shut the fuck up. As a diehard, no, I'm being serious. As a
I can
diehard,
laugh, motherfucker.
okay,
No,
as a
you can,
diehard,
you
as a
can.
diehard Stephen King fan, obviously
Yes.
this is a remake.
Yes.
Do you think it is justifiable to segue into the new movie? Are you disappointed with anything into the segue, how it ended?
Well, with the vague aspect of your question, I will give
it's
proper
very
clarification
vague.
and say that I'm super happy that in this new film we are jumping back and forth between the timelines because that's the way the original miniseries did it, that's the way the original book did it, and that unfortunately is not how the original film in 2017 as far as remakes goes did it. It's very inherently important to show the dichotomy and just the difference between, the young version and the old version. The book would literally do a chapter about one character, okay? So since we have like 7 or 8 characters, 7 if I'm not mistaken, so they would do a chapter that would be about 100 pages, and yet about half of it would be the 50s version of this character, and the other half would be the current 80s version of that character.
But you have
87.
to agree, it's not realistic to be like on each character. I think so. How do you think surmising with every new with this new version with every character? How do you think that it executed with every one?
Well, I felt like with new characters, for instance,
Different blood markings, but okay.
Yeah, massively different. In fact, I don't know. I still found everything endearing and just cute and considerable, but it didn't give that same expanse of love that you would get when you show. Okay,
Dude, this movie's so good, man.
Wait, no, I'm curious. No,
I'm not trying to interrupt.
The last 2 characters that we showed, Suze. Okay. The 2 of them do not end up together unless they change things. Spoilers.
Which are which are
Bill and Beverly.
Okay.
Hey, you know this story.
I know,
Or
but
don't
I'm conversing like I'm.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding with you.
Okay.
So Bill and Beverly, for instance, in love as kids, they meet back up as adults, and there's really just awesomely done stuff with them in the book. Not as much in the miniseries, and that's what I'm hoping. It's 2 very prominent actors and actresses, James McAvoy, Jessica Chastain.
Right.
That's who's playing Bev and Bill. Are 2 iconic like lost love, but they don't end up together. Because Ben Hanscom has made his way in, and it's a love triangle. God, love triangles suck. Fuck love triangles. I've been in them before myself.
Okay, so let me ask you this question.
Sorry.
So what would happen if Beverly didn't end up with Ben? She ended up with Mike. How would you feel about it? Would you be okay with that?
So with Mike the black guy, that would be cool.
No.
Awesome change of pace.
Okay.
You mean Bill?
Bill, that's what I meant. Okay, sorry. Bill, how would you feel about that? Would you be okay with that? Or would you be like die hard?
No, since obviously I am in the same camp as Cecil in the fact that I didn't have any attention flat top and no.
I'm asking questions.
No kiss till I was almost 18, so on and so forth. I know Cecil's like shutting it down right now. You asked, so
no, I was asking.
Yeah, I had no female attention until I was like much older, late bloomer, whatever. So yeah. For that reason, Ben Hanscom, I identified the fuck out of Ben Hanscom, man. I really, really did. And you may like look at me and like laugh and not think that's the case, but I did. I really, truly did, especially as a kid in 1990 when I was 7 years old watching this. And yeah, I'm very hopeful and very excited for the new film. I think it's going to be badass, and if me and the founder of the feast, my partner in crime, somehow sneak over in 2 days and get to see this on Tuesday, we're both basically just going to be like,
we'll find out tomorrow if that's the case, but in either way, we're excited to see the second movie. Thank you guys very much for joining us for this commentary. If you enjoyed it, click the like button and subscribe to make sure you don't miss other stuff like this going forward. But this was a request from who?
That's a good question.
It's a Patreon request. Yeah. Where's the Patreon list? It's over
3,
there.
We had 3 different Patreon.
Hell!
I don't know.
I thought we checked at the beginning, didn't we?
Nope.
Son of a
bitch.
No, we didn't.
All right. Well, find it quick.
Circle of life.
God damn it. You're not even looking in the right
and
place.
It moves
I know.
All
right. This was requested by SK, of
Probably
course.
by SK.
Yep, the only one that's actually paying for the commentaries. So, thank you very much to SK. If you guys want to become a patron, the link is in the description box down below. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. I've been Cecil Laird.
I'm Susie von Slaughter.
And remember, stay scared. Now I gotta run over and stop everything.
He has so much work to do. Honestly, follow Cecil Laird and all of his.
You mean our show?
Big announcement coming October 14th.
October 14th.